Tell you what's changed right now. In a different field, different lane right now. Now I'm in the murk, switching lanes right now. Passive income getting paid right now. Used to roll around with sinners, bulldozers and killers. Now we focused on figures. 3-course meals for dinners. 5-star suites and villas. Now the swag hit different. Cause the bag is different.
This can't come out.
Sweet.
Yeah. Money. Are you gonna be eating while you're running as well?
Okay, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, I'm gonna lie. See, this weed, I'm joking.
Yo, what?
I'm joking. I've seen Poe. Is it Poe? I was gonna say Poe. What's my name?
Poet.
Yeah. Bro, I saw one time on one thing, this guy set up his whole station. I was gonna drink, open it. I'm thinking, yeah, why not? Ordered it on the phone and everything.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you know, hold on, my man's here with my food.
No way.
Yeah, straight.
Yeah, he's mocking that one.
Because you got there for hours. Even the snacks are done before it's not even enough sometimes.
See you, yeah.
I heard that somewhere.
You're cheeky, bro. Charles, you're cheeky, bro.
I know the vlogs, they be picking up everything.
You are the vlogs, bro.
The vlogs be picking up everything.
All right, man. This is my contribution, by the way. I got this.
That's cute, man. Appreciate it.
Look, I got.
Don't tell me anything I do is cute, bro.
Why? Why not?
As a man, don't cute me. You got something in your hair.
I even see, look, Saka sponsor for the.
Yeah, it's can't.
Oh, so.
Well,
Sweet, I appreciate it. Okay, lads. Now, sweet. I just want to ask you something straight off the rip.
Yeah.
Clock that I didn't ask you. Hey guys, by the way, yeah. See this talking shit? Turn around, innit? You got a mic over there.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say, so what I'm trying to say is be extremely cautious because there's something picking you up there, innit?
No, I know, but what we was discussing was who was going to pick up the mic first.
But we can
Okay, cool.
because he can hear you. I know the mic.
but why is there a competition? It's just whoever.
Why don't you just take it?
No, just FaceTime.
I think what you should.
But why are you planning who's going to pick up the mic first? Like,
now.
Hey, bro, if you know what funny, this is not this.
I hear you, innit? But someone go grab it now. You don't want to run over to it. You might.
it'll be fine when they need it. They'll get it in. It's calm.
Yeah, but then we're gonna have to wait for them.
Not really, bro. Pod, bro.
Okay, cool, sweet. Basically, I wanted you to just get into your story about how Kojey Radical basically left you, man, and went solo. Because you said you were going to talk about it before, and that's the part. That's the part that I don't like about pod certain times, innit? Where obviously, since you've been calling me OTF Jam, what was it, OTF Dam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually want to know certain shit, and I never get to find out.
That's not the problem. Do you know the problem is we interrupt each other too much.
Mm-hmm.
You interrupt people too much when they're answering a question. So you get chops of stories and not the full of thought sometimes. But bro, I don't know enough about that or remember enough. It's just obviously I was part of a group called Orph Gang, Tiny Man, Drama, YJ, Intellects, Bear People, RK, Layback. For some feels like I'm leaving out, but Bear Man, innit? Zulu, they still do their thing now. But yeah, basically Kojey, from my understanding, was like part of it. He was part of it, but he was also very much like a solo act in his behavior, innit? Like obviously he was just doing his thing, innit? He was just doing his thing. So it never felt like he was part of it, but like people, I just felt were putting more. I don't have anything to say about him because honestly, I wasn't. I know, but what I'm saying is like I wasn't around him. I don't even know enough of. I don't remember enough of the time. No, not at all. Like he's cool. Like if we see each other, hello, but we're not friends. I didn't have a relationship with him the way others did. I just knew that we were part of this collective, innit? Not group of friends. I'm not close to them how I was with anyone else, innit? So yeah, I just felt like. I just remember telling these like, right, why do you always like bum licking my man? And like he clearly does his fit. They'll be like, yeah, let's all pull up. Let's wear our black t-shirts. Smell pull up in a white t-shirt. So we all got black on. He's got white on. You know that backup dancer vibe now. So very main character. Or we're all wearing the merch. He will be wearing a mad artistic solo outfit in it. So I'm just like, what we doing here, bro? Are we not trying to push this thing like as a group in it? So yeah, obviously he went off and did his thing, and I guess he had the right idea because obviously he put his resources into himself, and yeah. So but yeah, there ain't really nothing to say about that. It's just
okay, cool. Yeah, sorry, I'm just always wondering, innit? Because he always used to like I never got to the end of it.
Yeah, no, this was like 2000 and before like 2014, around them times, maybe before, maybe roughly after. Just I'll go throughout the whole period. But yeah, like
with what? Sorry,
that was that period of my life when I was broke, like when I was just on my face outside jogging. So that's why I associate any of that with. Do you understand? But
sad, isn't it?
not really, bro.
I was just talking about when you're on your face. Yeah, you're on your face, and you're doing the worst possible thing for you. And then you're on your face, and you're doing, as a result of being on your face now, you're having to do illegal shit.
But when I look back, I didn't have to do that. I never, and I know I never had to do that. Like, it's mad. I wanted to make a video about this here because I found my skills on my old phone. Yeah, I never had to trap. Like, I don't think in my life I've ever had to trap. It was always a choice. Like, I didn't. Some people grow up in criminal families. Some people grow up with like older brothers and cousins. Or, bro, I remember one time I was talking to my boy. He's cutting down a tree, and he's like, yeah, my mom's helping me. I'm like, wait, hold on, what did you just say? Like, his mum is helping him cut the crop, bro. And I was like, that's mad. Like,
what?
He's cut his crop down, innit? Like, he's done a...
when you said cut down the tree, I'm such a good boy. I was like, he's helping the mum cut down the tree. He's
done a grow, and his mum's helping him cut the... Like, I'm like, swear down, like, your mum's helping you with that. He's like, yeah, like, it's just normal. Like, this is what...
That's not normal.
It's not normal to us.
For
but for someone who's, like, growing up in it, like, some people, like, yeah, some people grow up with their parents in prison, or I'm saying, like, my dad's did. Your dad was on the road, so your dad might really understand you doing stuff. Your dad might even incorporate you in some of the stuff. So I never grew up like that. I never had to. When first time I sold weed was in college. Yes, I was in a hostel. Yes, but I could have got a cash in hand job. I knew that at the time. I had a CBT. That's why I rate all these little youths that see Deliveroo and all that back, even though some of them are jogging. But like at the time, we didn't have that. I could have got a cash in hand job. So, because obviously I didn't get a job because I didn't want it to mess with like EMA and hostel. Because unfortunately at the time, they don't support you trying to get a job. Because once you get a job, they're going to strip you of all your benefits, even if you're getting a part-time job. So it affects...
EMA?
I didn't get EMA because I was in a hostel. I didn't get EMA, but I got something else anyway. Okay. Because I was in a hostel in it, so I was getting whatever you get for being young in it. And yeah, my point is, so if I got a part-time job and I work, I think more than 16 hours, they would have greatly increased how much I have to pay them. But I could have got a cash in hand job, but instead I got another cash in hand job. Do you get?
But what cash in hand job would you have got?
You could have been a delivery driver at the time.
Would you have got? Did you try?
No, that's what I'm saying. I didn't even think about that option. I just said, yeah. Well,
yeah, but the thing about, obviously, I'm completely with you. But the thing about doing that type of shit is you could start tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas a cash in hand job, you still have to find it.
But you can start tomorrow because you don't just... Bro, more time, let's be real. Like, you don't just start selling weed. You have to build a line unless you're working someone's line. And building a line, like, is for some people, is very easy. But I was never going to be the guy that's walking up down the road asking anyone, do you smoke? Do you smoke? Because I'm like, bro, what if I'm just asking police to do you smoke? Again, someone who's grown up in the hood might have learned more so how to look out for whatever. You at 18, you now want to embark on this journey. Like, why? Because you can learn. You could be the biggest shotter tomorrow if you start at 18. But is that really what you want to start doing at 18? Then at 24, man starts moving like sniff. And I'm doing it for my boy, like pause. Yeah, like obviously in that time I've gone uni, I've done other things, I've dropped out of the food thing, gone to uni, now I've hit another just another down in life. I'm like, okay, let me hit the roads, innit? And it's there, like my boy is there. Oh, right, you're doing all right. Listen, let me work your line, like pause, like, let me be on your line sort of thing. Cool, you start doing that. And then you're just like, brother, what the fuck am I doing this for? Like, what am I'm working for my boy, which is cool, but now you're talking to me like a worker, isn't it? So now you're arguing with your boy. He's talking to you like you're his worker, isn't he? Yeah, but he's trying to say, oh no, we're partners, brother. I'm your worker, bro. And I can hear the way you're talking to me, and I don't like it. I'm the way I am. You're the way you are. Now you want to fight me. Now I want to fight you. Start, bro. Man's getting searched. I got grub on me. I got food in my yard. If police, I would have just put myself. I basically was just gift wrapping myself for the police, bro. You understand? Because I had grub on me. I had grub in the yard. I had food in the yard. Skills in the yard. This wasn't that elaborate. I didn't, not carelessness. I was a solo person. I didn't have the setup where it's like, yeah, I got one chick where man stashes my thing there. Man's jogging in and out of my yard. Like, I'll come home. I'm leaving multiple times in the night. Like, now when I look back and I'm looking at my block, I'm like, this is flames, bro. Like, because when I'm in my yard, I can hear everyone's engine start. I can hear every door. Like, and I pay attention, especially at night. And my block, you can see who's coming. So I'm like, bro, if somebody wanted to just be on me, like, they could have been. Do you get it? So my point is, even at 24, so I tried starting a sniff line at the time, and I was just like, brother, I don't have to do this. Like, I don't have to do this. I just rather work lich. Like, why am I starting a yay line at 24? Because now the fucking stakes are higher. If I lose the job, and now at 34, when I look back,
Sorry, were you unemployed during this period?
I had a job when I first started, but I just felt like, bro, at the time I'm 24, 23, 24. I'm working in a bank. I'm working in a bank and I'm struggling, bruv. I'm working in a bank and every month, like, man's overdrawn. I'm not living. I'm chopping a thing who's on benefits and has a youth, and she's been in Miami more times than me. I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'm on my face, bro. Like, I'm struggling, bro. I hate this. Do you understand? I just feel like I don't have bread. So I know that situation where, like, you're working, you're lidge, and you're drowning, bro. Every month, you know what it felt like? Yeah, every month you get paid. It's like someone's throwing you a ring, the life ring, and you're in the ocean, and you just go back down, and the rest of the month you're holding your breath again, trying to come up for air just for a week or two. But then as you're working in the bank, you're seeing them Portuguese cleaners, come in. They got savings, they got P's, they're cleaners, bro. But the junior accountants, all them people that KPMG, all them kind of people but the junior accountants, they just started, their man will be on whatever they're on, but they're always in their overdraft. Yeah. They're always in the overdraft. So I was like, brother, this is air, bro, beat the roads. And then I was like, this is air too, do you understand? So luckily when I got this job, I just like packed off everything. It was part-time, I struggled, but I was like, this is how I would do it. When I hit the roads, bro, I got a car, I got a smart car. That first week I got that smart car, bro. I think I hit like 2 bags in parking tickets, in bus lane tickets. So basically, me hitting the roads to make more money because I was on my face ended up putting me in even more debt. I think at one point I was in 10 bags worth of debt, and only God knows how that got cleared, bro. And it's all started with the first week when I got like 2K worth of tickets, bus congestion charge tickets, because I got a smart car to do this jog thing, bro. I had an R6. I'll show you a picture of the day I had the R6. That day is the day where I said, bro, put me on your line, innit? So I'm jogging off the bike. The bike gets stolen a month later. Cool. Or the bike gets stolen a month after I bought it, but I've already started jogging. So now I've got food and no way to distribute the food. So I go and buy a smart car. So I asked my man who I'm jogging for, front me 2 bags, let me buy a car. So cool. Now I bought a car. Yeah, because he's my boy, innit? So, I've got your food, innit? You want me to do this to lend me some money? Man's bought a smart car for 2 racks. Cool. So my priority is pay back off the car, innit? So I bought the car. I called up congestion. I live in congestion zone. Every day I give them more clues about my address, innit? So I've called up congestion. They're like, yeah, you're calm. You could drive a smart car. Smart car at the time should have been, it just got left, but it used to be included in, it was exempt, innit? So man's driving to work, because I'm going to work in Balham. So every day I'm driving to work, to my bank job, lidge. Bro, one day, 2 weeks later, obviously the logbook thing has now gone through. Do yours fire through my letterbox. There's like 10 envelopes, bro. Brown envelope, ticket. A smart person at the time would have said, charge it, pay it off. Now you start fresh start. Cool. Me, Mr. What's the word when someone always takes their time to do stuff? Yeah, Mr. Procrastinator, whatever, thinking I can fight my way out of it. That 2 bags of tickets became double or whatever. Also, my priority is paying my man off first. So cool. I've done that. I've paid off the car. I'm not in debt. I can now work this and learn how to do this jogging thing. So I'm doing this jogging thing, bro. But bare little things. I'm also going back to uni that year. So I've gone back to uni that year. Because I've left the job, I've gone back to uni. So jogging is helping me. Bro, man's going uni. I'm going work. I'm getting parking. I'm getting bus lane this, Sometimes to beat the shot, I have to get in the bus lane because I'm driving through Central. So, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're taking an L to keep the line working, do you understand, on a Friday night. Long story short, bro, let's just say months later in that year, I racked up like essentially 10 bags worth of debt because this one will be Hammersmith and Fulham. You're just like, how? I didn't even drive through a bus lane here. Every borough is just slapping me with something here and there. So sometimes, bro, so it's got to a point in life where before I leave my house, bailiffs are on me. Bro. Like before I leave my house, I have to look out the window like I got ops, bro. Like I'm clocking license plates. I'm not watching. This
isn't a good life, bro.
I'm not watching Jakes, I'm watching bailiffs. Do you understand? Like some days I'm just waking up, I'm just seeing clamp on my car, bruv. Okay, I need to go and give this guy a piece. Do you get it? So anyway, yeah, that whole period was rough, bro. But that was a choice. What I'm saying is, it was all a choice, bro. Even when I was working in the bank, it would have been sick if looking back now at 24, if I could have done that, I would have done Uber on the side. You know what I'm saying?
They exist.
No, but like I'm saying, if I should have done something equivalent, but I just thought I need money now.
What year was this? You say?
2014. There wasn't Uber.
It was around.
14.
You say it was around. I don't know. It was. I wasn't taking Uber, so I don't know if it was around.
I know 2012 it didn't exist, blood.
No, 2012. I think 2014 it just started proper.
But man don't have to beat the roads is the bottom line, innit? Like man choose to beat the roads or do F, and I understand it, and I'm sure at the time I knew why I did that.
That was your choice, isn't it?
So is beating the roads, so is food.
But what I'm trying to say is, no, okay, they're all choices, but what I'm trying to say is, it's because you can decide, you can start tomorrow, is the thing, isn't it? You want to do fraud, you can start right now. If you want to sell drugs, you can actually start right now, innit? But if you want a cash in hand job, obviously, by the way, your message is correct. Yes, it's a choice. But I'm just saying, I get why individuals do it, because you can start whenever.
Well, you can start cash in hand job right now as well.
Yeah, but with who?
Same way you can start, if you could start food or trap it or F with anyone, because you're not starting it by yourself more time. So that process is not straight away with anyone.
If I wanted to sell drugs, if I decided I wanted to sell drugs today, I know I can sell it today.
You're not making bread today. You're not.
I'm not saying.
If you started selling food today, you have to get food. You have to. Who are you going to sell it to?
Yeah, but I'm saying I know people that take drugs.
Doesn't mean, bro, you're not.
And they'll rather buy it from me than somebody else.
I don't know.
I went to a school in my school, my secondary school. Everyone that sold drugs in my secondary school made bread.
Yeah.
And because our clientele is, I go Muswell Hill, every single trapper that has come to my school that I know, because everyone
that was around them,
fam, they're the fucking rich kids and stuff, isn't it? That know how sticky the drug life is. So they'd rather come to us than go to that dodgy other black guy down the road, innit?
But if you started tomorrow, they'll be like, Dammy, what do you know about that stuff, mate? Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm a fan or something.
Yeah, they'll be like, you got, bro. But listen, my boy, so okay, like I said, I've done the grow thing at one point in my life, so we done I've probably done about 2 grows in my life, and my brethren was like, he did it. He was it was his thing, innit? I'm supporting. And he's like, okay, I've assisted with the growing, whatever, but I don't have clientele to buy bits off me, to buy boxes off me. I can't move boxes right at the time. I still can't move boxes today. I know people who buy boxes, but why would they buy it from me? Especially if they're doing the same thing. So they'll just be doing me a favor by buying my food, you get? And bro, I'm not even ready to be moving with boxes, you get it? So at the time, my man was like, yeah, I'll get rid of it and I'm going to give you a bit, but you're not going to get what you would have got because you're not doing the legwork when it comes to this, do you understand? So yeah, it's you can't just start today is what I'm saying. Like if your boy was like, oh, damn, man's got boxes there. If you have anyone who wants some, you can make a drink off it. Even if you're just saying,
I wouldn't even do it anyway, but
cool. But even if your boy said you can make a drink off this and you start saying, hey bro, my guy's got boxes, like not you, I'm not trying to mock you, but I'm saying like, if you're just not in the work, even right now, if I try to shout any of my other boys and say, oh yeah, my boy's got food, innit? They'll be like, words, what's yeah, like it's just, why am I listening to you, bro? You're not in the game, do you get it? So I hear it.
You know, it's funny. Back to what you were saying about the basically like you wasn't patterned, you were kind of clumsy with it. You know what I used to do, which is just crazy. I used to, when I had cash, bare cash, I used to pretend to girls like I needed them to hold my bread for me. But it was a bread. I used to just make them hold the bread. That's just so they can see, oh, he's got the bread. I could have kept that shit with me in it. But here you go. So, hold that.
So now they're calculating how much you're...
No, they're like, oh my God. I remember one time one of them called me, like, oh, she wants to buy Chinese. I said, yeah, man. Yeah, do your thing, innit?
Oh, okay, yeah.
But so one of those ones, isn't it? So now she can be telling her friends, oh, yo, this nigga's got bread in it. I didn't need that to fucking, have the money for me. I just did it by myself. Yeah. Oh, what's going on with you? Because I know you've been doing this boxing thing, innit?
Yeah, the boxing's going well.
By the way, you said you were going on, what was it, holiday or something?
Holiday?
Yeah, you said you was meant to travel this weekend, innit?
Yeah, no, I was going to go and watch AC Milan play tomorrow.
Who are they playing?
Bottom of the league, Monza.
Okay, what's the significance of that game?
Just go see the game.
Yeah, my nigga won, innit? McTominay won the league, innit?
Yeah, you lot got smoked as well. Yeah, Manchester United.
Got smoked?
Yeah, you got smoked.
Is it? So now you're up out here doing European
I don't mind.
competition.
It's not fake.
And then proves my point that McTominay is better than Partey and Declan Rice.
Are you mad? How does
I'm not mad. How does that No! I fucking stand on that.
How does that prove your point?
What do you mean? McTominay's a G. He's been a G. He's just been in a bad environment.
But how does that make? Why does that make him better than?
I'm just saying. I'm
asking you though.
No, because now he's got some stats to do it. This nigga's carried a Napoli team in it off of his back. He was the MVP. You think if you swap McTominay and Declan Rice is doing that for Napoli? No way.
He could.
Impossible. So now you see.
No, you can't say impossible.
But hear me. But what I'm trying to say is,
he could.
Had he not done that, I couldn't even chat to you like this, isn't it? Huh?
Why was he not doing United?
Because our club is cursed.
It's cursed. Yeah?
Do you know what? I hate United. You know to the point, yeah. Bro, you know what I've been telling myself? I'm like, my vibe now is, bro, we've even got a devil on our shirt.
But I was telling you that before you were chatting shit.
We've got a devil on our shirt. Well, fuck United, man, innit?
But I was telling you that before.
I'm out. I'm done. This is rock bottom.
This is rock bottom.
This is actually rock bottom.
No, if you don't lose tomorrow, if you don't win
what difference does it make tomorrow? I'm even pissed there's a game. I can't believe there's a game.
No, if you don't lose tomorrow, you will finish 17th, bro.
It doesn't really matter. What difference does it make?
Well, to be fair, Tottenham have to win. It does make a difference.
No, it does make a difference. 16, 17. You think it feels any better?
Do you know what it is? It's like, in terms of Premier League football, yeah, they say the safety mark. Obviously, you guys were safe anyway.
It's 40 points.
You lot haven't even reached 40 points.
Yeah, mental, innit?
Hold on. What are they still fucking playing? Didn't Crystal Palace win something the other day?
The last league game of the season.
Okay. Didn't Tottenham win something the other day?
Because they won, we should just stop the league.
No, I'm asking you. What did Crystal Palace win?
FA Cup.
What did Tottenham win?
Europa League.
What the fuck else is still going on?
There's the
league, the last game of the league.
Bro, you lot put the fries in a bag, man. Rest, bruv.
So that's what I'm saying.
Always a competition like rest, bruv.
So you say we should just stop. You shouldn't play the 38 games.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
So how can they run FA Cup, this, and at the same time?
Their cups, their competitions, the league still runs. So when
to explain this to you is crazy.
So every season, you're mad. You're mad. Every season,
yeah.
38 games must be played
in the
every season of the Prem.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
38 games that you have to play. There's now also cup competitions.
Okay.
So everyone enters every single cup. It's between, I think, let's just say at the moment.
So that's the one where you get relegated and all that kind of stuff. I don't watch football, bro. Yeah,
that's the league. Yeah, that's the league. The league is when you can get relegated.
And they're to play for as well.
Okay.
Yeah. But the cup competitions, depending on where you finish in the league. So let's say you finish from like 1 to 7. You can either play in Europe as well.
Or even 8. It might even be 8 now.
So what Europe? The Europa?
Champions League.
Okay.
Europa League. And then Europa Conference. Yeah. So that's the three. But then the actual English competition, FA Cup, and then Carabao Cup.
But that's the one no one cares about because you know it's 2-1 Carabao Cup, and you're like, you don't include that.
Yeah, Carabao Cup. No, that's the league.
That's the participation one, isn't it? Or whatever you call it.
It's a
that's what United fans were calling it. They won it and they had.
It's a lie, man. You go on like you've been chatting to us for years.
Stop talking, bro.
We never had these conversations. What are you talking about?
Just say United fans. Are you the only United fan?
What I'm trying to say is United don't speak like this.
Yes, they do.
We know it's a small competition. What are you talking about?
Fam, the way they glorified it the past 2 years.
No one glorified it. We won the FA Cup last year. We didn't win this.
You won Carabao the year before.
Yeah, so what? But I'm telling you,
gets glorified till today.
We don't glorify messages, bro.
Stop talking when
we are United. You're Arsenal. You don't know about trophy like that.
Are you dumb or something?
Am I dumb?
Are you dumb? I asked you seriously.
I'm dumb.
Are you dumb or something?
I said you don't know about trophy like that.
Are you dumb?
I'm saying you.
I'm asking you, are you dumb?
So you know about trophy like that?
What trophy? Carabao Cup.
Any trophy. You can't chat about us with trophy whatsoever.
How can you say Arsenal?
What do you mean? How can I say that? George, come on. Let's 5 seconds. Let's keep quiet so you can think.
Do you know why you're crazy?
Why am I crazy?
Okay, when do you want to start from? Do you want to start from Premier League or you just want to start beforehand?
What do you mean before Premier League?
I'll ask you a question. Do you want to start from Premier League era or do you want to start from beforehand?
Our life era. Our life.
You don't do this last time.
I've seen parade.
Yeah, we done the same time.
When was the last time you've been to parade? I've been to parade. Tell me about have you been to parade?
To where?
Parade. Have you been to parade before?
I ain't been to parade.
Keep quiet then, bro.
No, I've been Wembley though. Bare times.
Huh?
I've been Wembley bare times.
Fuck about Wembley. I'll ask you about your parade, bro. For your club.
Yeah, I haven't been to. It's calm. It's in Manchester. No,
so why are you not there?
What parade did you go to? How many shoulders were you on?
My dad's. My dad's. My dad's.
Yes. As a Lord.
98.
You didn't even lose your virginity then.
So?
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Then 2002.
I fucked girl and seen Man United win.
So
no, even no.
Then when did I lose my virginity?
You're not sure, like 12, isn't it? Or something?
13.
When you
13. You haven't seen Arsenal win the Premier League.
Yeah, 13. And then we won the league in 2004.
No. Do the math. Somebody do the maths here.
Wait. 13?
Yeah. 2004.
2004.
I was 14 in 2004.
You was 14 in 2004?
That's when you did the Invincibles. Ding, ding, ding.
What?
No, struggle.
03, 04, you were how old?
13.
Yeah.
So you lost your virginity first. Is that, I can't be bothered to do the maths, isn't it? Because this guy can easily be wrong, innit?
How can I be wrong? I've lost my virginity. I see my team win.
04. You saying you're 14 now? 04.
Yeah, chill out.
How do you now?
I was 14 or 4.
Yeah, man.
Bro,
Okay, I don't even know.
you're struggling that I've seen. I know I heard story.
What year were you born?
36.
Oh, is it? You was
Yeah.
born in the 80s.
89. What are you laughing like that? What's wrong with this guy? But what's 29 like, bro?
I said, I'm 36 this year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, yeah. Yeah.
But what are you born? This guy always used to lie about his age, you
He's
know?
the youngest. He's the youngest.
This guy, fam, I've got video of you back in the day. You used to claim, when you were doing Sunday show, that you were younger than you was.
Why would I do that?
I don't know why you'll do that. I was promoting an event, called 21 Once,
Yeah.
Maybe you just didn't want to go to the event, huh?
Sure you want to say that online? That sounds mad.
Now, you was lying about his age.
Yeah, no, I want to hear this.
No, because I don't know. Maybe what part of your thing was that you were like a young comic or something, innit? Yeah. But I had an event called 21 Once. Yeah.
With Vizzy Wow, isn't it?
Yeah, with Wizzy Wow and my cousin Fizzy. Now we were turning 21. Now you are 2 years younger than me, no? He said he couldn't come to the rave because he was too young. Which means you're lying because you would have been either 19 or 18 at the time. But you were claiming that you were 17 or... Yeah.
But if you had a rave that was for 21, wouldn't that be young?
What do you mean?
If I was 19 and the rave was for 21-year-olds...
No, it wasn't for 21-year-olds.
What was it for?
It was called 21 Once.
Okay, so what was the age for it?
18. The normal age, drinking
But
age.
he might not have been 18 yet. When
He has to have been.
When was this?
It was in June.
Of what year? Bring up the video.
June.
I wouldn't lie about my age. You
No,
chat
June.
shit.
It's hard to do this.
Bring up the video. Chat his shit, bro.
I know, but what I'm trying to say is he's 2 years younger than me.
What's that? June 2010, basically.
But he would have been 19. He had to have been 19.
But what if I thought the event was for 21-year-olds?
I was 19.
No, huh?
I'm guessing June 2010, yeah?
Maybe, whoever it was.
And maybe I just lied to
Was
you.
it 1989, yeah?
Yeah, 89, yeah.
Yeah, so I would have been 19 at the time.
Yeah, but he would have been...
I would've
he
turned- I
was
would've turned-
old enough to...
But he's younger than me, though. So my point is, I would have turned 20 the month after.
Furthermore,
Okay,
I never.
yeah, cool.
The reason why I would never.
He might not be 19 yet.
The reason why I never had to.
But he would
lie,
have been 18 is what I'm trying to say. But he tried to say he was 17.
What
I
year
would
were
never
you
say I was 17. That's dumb.
born? What year were you born? 90?
99.
Oh, yeah.
Furthermore, I've always been like the youngest in my year, so like that whole thing of trying to look younger has never appealed to me because
not
I'm
looking younger. I
no,
know
like
why
I'm
you say
saying,
that.
or like feel younger has never. It's never been a go-to thought to me because I've always been the youngest. So if anything, I've had to lie a bit about being older, but only on official documents. I had to lie to get into secondary school.
Yeah, and that's the vibe you were coming with on the vibe of, but I'm actually younger. And I was like, bro, you're not even of age. You're like, yeah.
You'd have to pull that out because, I don't know. I left out like them times that I just can't imagine giving a.
I like how you shuffled the cover from the trophy thing, though.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to go back?
Yeah.
I said, when it comes to trophy, you cannot chat to me.
I didn't say I couldn't. No.
Family, I don't know
You said
what
I
you're
know
talking
about
about.
trophy.
You don't know about trophy. When I'm speaking, you don't know about trophy.
Are you crazy or something?
100%.
You-
I support Man United. You support Arsenal.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you think you know trophy. You don't know trophy.
You know trophies, bro.
You don't know trophy.
You know trophy.
You don't know trophy. You don't know trophy
How can
like
you say that?
You don't know trophy like that.
How can
Yeah, you don't know trophy like that.
What's like that, though? Explain.
Well, for one, you have no idea what the Champions League look like.
We don't.
Yeah, cool. So that's for one. You don't know what it's like to win the Premier League back to back.
No, we don't.
Back to back to back.
No, we don't.
And to do that twice.
I think he's done it more than twice, to be fair.
No, 3 times in a row, we've only done it twice.
Sure.
3 times in a row, we've done it in my lifetime, innit? Which is what counts. Yeah.
What years?
I think, this guy, is this a pop quiz or
No,
something?
because I know it's not.
I think it's a 98, 99, and what was it, 2000? And then there was the 07, what?
What? You didn't do 98, but it's cool.
What, 98, 99, 2000?
99, 2000, 2001, I think.
Yeah.
What?
99, 2000, 2001.
So we started the
98, 99. 98, 99, because we won it 98.
Yeah, 98, 99, 2001.
Can't say 98 because we won it in 98. We won the league in 98. So 99. So
Okay.
it started, obviously, the league is 98, 99.
So you're saying we did the treble and then we went on 3 in the row?
Yeah, because I think you did it before. You did it.
We'll find out afterwards anyway.
No. Because you guys won it first in. Who won it first? Was it Blackburn first, yeah?
That one, yeah.
The first one, 92.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you guys won it 93, 94,
Okay.
95.
No, we didn't. We do 3 times in a row. Them times, no.
So who won it then?
It would have been Arsenal.
They won it first.
They've done it 3 in a row, them time.
Yes, that's,
No, we
that's what I'm
didn't.
saying. Yes, you did.
No, we didn't.
2001.
No, we didn't.
Hold on, can I tell you why he's incorrect? Because before Arsenal won the league, there's only 2 teams that won the league, bro. That was
Okay.
Blackburn.
Yeah,
And
so Arsenal would have won it again. George Graham then, innit?
no, that was 1989, sorry. 1990. We won it in 98 for the first time. So if Blackburn and you had the only 2 teams to win the league, how many times have you done it?
You got one in 2001. Silver and Wilton.
2.
2002, Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Which means like, yeah, 3 times.
You've done it. They've been doing it.
No, we've done it twice. We ain't done it 3 times.
Stop talking, bro. Go learn your...
Wait, hold on. Let's fucking bring this up now. This is ridiculous.
That's why I saw this morning. That's why I'm asking.
Cool.
He had done it. When did Blackburn win league? That's what we need to look at. Because before Arsenal won league in 98, it was only Blackburn and Man United to win league.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Premier League finishes. These guys are over here. You should be getting your Google up. Premier League finishes.
Man said we don't know trophies though. Bro, we're third in the UK, you know.
Hold on 1 second.
Bro, where the bitches at, man?
Wait, what?
Where the bitches at, man? What you not talking about, bro?
Don't let them get on you, man.
Boring.
Okay,
topic.
cool. So Manchester United. Wait, no. Okay, Manchester United. Okay, so first Premier League season. Man United won the first one. Man United won the second one.
The
Blackburn won the third one.
Who's your mic?
Manchester United won after Blackburn. Manchester United won after Blackburn. Then Arsenal won. And then Manchester United won. Then Manchester United won. And Manchester United won. Bro, why? Okay, wait, you're right though in regards to 99, 2000, 2001. But you're wrong in regards to Man United haven't been winning it 3 times in a row, innit? So yeah, Arsenal won it before Man United. And then...
so you didn't win it, so it was 92, then Blackburn.
Yeah, so 92...
So you won it twice and then Blackburn won it, yeah?
Yeah, won it twice, then Blackburn won it. Won it twice, then Arsenal won it. Won it 3 times in a row. And I think this is Wenger's first, isn't it?
Bro, who cares?
First, isn't it?
What are you not doing, bro? Who cares? Why? Who's the point of this?
Bro, you know, yeah, as a man that don't watch sports, isn't it?
No, but on the pod, who cares, bro? They can Google this. So what's you lot's point?
He's just trying to talk, but it's cool. Either way, we've
Whose team's better?
Right now.
Done. Let's move. Whose team's better?
Right now.
So wait.
But everyone's better than
So Arsenal's better than Man U, right? Done. Fries in the bag, man. Alright, cool. So
What does that mean?
man, give about what's happening in the 90s before there was internet and that.
They haven't done anything.
What do you mean no one's going to remember?
No one's going to remember. I'm showing you. I'm from someone that has lost the Premier League multiple times on the last day of the season. No one gives a fuck when you finish second, bro. No, don't. I'm saying nobody don't give a fuck about who was better that year. You think niggas go back in time? Oh, in 1991. Oh, we were better than you in 1991. No, only you don't do that type of shit. Only you don't do that type of shit, man.
That sounds good.
Yeah, cool, man.
With no trophies in it. That's
So wait, when you said you got the Kojey Radical thing was your question?
No, yeah, that's what I wanted to know, innit? That's the only thing I wanted to know from you. Hey, guys, you sound like you're talking about
That was a shit question. I thought you had something better to ask.
What have you been up to, though, bro?
What have I been up to?
Yeah.
What have I been up to, man? I don't know. This life's getting real, bro, innit? Like,
What do you mean?
this marriage shit, but
So you want to get married?
This
I
guy
want to fucking get married,
every
innit?
fucking week, bruv. Go on.
Every fucking week, I want to get married. I'm sorry that I want to live a happy life, isn't it? God kill me, isn't it?
Yo, you're going through it.
No, I'm not going through it, but the fact of marriage, what I'm worried about is, I don't, my vibe is, I'm not even really on it like that, but shit's happening, like,
What do you mean though?
well, as in,
Your guys are getting married.
yeah, and I'm not prioritizing it, and if I stay like I am now, I can easily just not get married.
But
But I want to. I know it's something that I want.
Okay.
But it's like, fam, I'm just not on.
it actually epic me. I love it, bro. Let's speak. Let's speak.
Oh, so I'm a pity because
chill.
Because I like girls, I'm a pity. Show me this guy.
Wait, hold on. It's bro. What I'm saying here, I know it sounds like I'm mocking it here, but I'm low key not mocking it. Like, there's not a lot of men that I hear like talk about the desire to get married or be in a relationship the way you do. Do you get it? Like, it's not me mocking it. It's genuinely just like, bro, there's niggas out here that's actually like, oh my God,
I
like,
want a relationship.
It's sweet.
Wait, hold on. There's niggas out here.
Calm down. Calm down.
There's niggas out here.
Bro's in defense mode. I'm not mocking it. I'm not mocking it.
It's not about you mocking it because I want to.
Cool down. Tell him cool down.
There's niggas out here that want to find a woman. Yes.
No, do you know what it is? Yeah,
Versus what?
Calm down, man.
Versus what are you on?
I'm single, bro. I'm chilling, bro. I'm just chilling, bro. I'm just focused on me, bro. What I'm saying what I'm saying is like, yeah, you think I'm talking about niggas just being out here. I'm not talking about that. I'm just like, bro, like even I'm going through my little things right now, yeah, but there's never a day when I've woken up like, damn, I need a missus, like, damn, I want to get married. So hearing someone say like, basically as a guy saying like the pressure, that's what you're kind of saying. Whereas women would generally be like, oh, women are the ones who kind of like speak on the pressure, or like you see a girl get engaged or propose or get married, and you ask her fridge, like, right, so how do you? Like, I asked one of my friends the other day. I asked one of my friends the other day. One of her girls, you know, was a big thing about her wedding, innit? Because she's a bait girl sort of thing. So she got married, and it's like a big deal. So I was like, just question, like, how do you feel? Like, not like, oh, how do you not like genuinely? That's a genuine question. Like, do you feel a bit of a pressure now, or especially when it's your best friend, like someone very close to you? Like, how do you feel? Because I know that's something you desire. And she'll be like, yeah, obviously there's a level of like, damn, like God when, all that kind of stuff. And I was like, also, how does this impact your friendship? Because if your bestie is, if it's boyfriend or single, it's going to be a lot different to your bestie now being married. Because you know what I'm saying? And even I'm experiencing that in my friendship groups. Like, because we touched on this in the previous ep. It's like when you said like when the man them start getting married, all them lads trips starts. But even just socializing. Because there's a lot of men now they're socializing with their shorty. Do you get it? Even if if people are just creating a fresh relationship, sometimes they start, they start putting all their energy into that sort of thing. So yeah, that's the one thing that I kind of experience. Not so much like, oh my God, I need a partner, because even if I have a partner, I don't want to spend all my free time with the person. Like I feel it's still important to have balance in it. So my thing is more so just having my social life in balance more so than anything. I'll be real.
I'm saying, so you don't understand as to why a guy may feel pressure in basically trying to find a wife.
I never once said I don't understand it.
Pressure from your family though.
I'm not getting real pressure. And your hair stuff, isn't it? But I'm talking about myself. If you want something, for instance, I want to be married, isn't it? It's one of them ones where certain times you need to plan for your future right now, innit? Yeah. And what I'm afraid of is the fact that, listen, I can easily just not be on it for a good year, 2, 3 years, isn't it? And also,
are you trying to get married before 40, basically?
No, but not even just that, but things like children as well, innit? I want to be able to run after my youth and shit like that.
Better get in the gym.
Yeah, cool. But what I'm trying to say is all of those sorts of pressures. I want to be an older
dads.
All of these sorts. So back again, what is crazy about a man feeling pressure to get married at this age?
I didn't once say it's crazy. I'm saying,
why does it pick me? you understand right now, innit? Why does it pick me? How can I possibly? I'm not over here saying, yo, I am the most amazing guy in the world. Bitches marry me. I'm not saying that. My vibe is, yo, fam, you have to start thinking about this shit now.
Broski, man, listen, bro, you are who you are, bro. You feel me?
I'm not carrying you off the hook. Explain what you
I ain't on no hook, bro. You're the one who's on the clock, bro. Your body clock is
But it's crazy because I'm older than you. Yeah. And the thing is, my vibe is, and like I said, it depends what circles that you're in as well.
Yeah. In fact, I understand.
So it's one of those ones. If you start seeing everybody is getting married, that's calm. That's one thing. But also, because for instance, if everybody was getting married and I was fucking 22, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm 36 years old. Everyone's getting married. Everyone's having youth. And I'm thinking, oh shit. People always say prioritize it. My vibe is, but I'm not on it. I'm not actually on it right now. But I want it.
You're not getting married.
Huh?
You're not on what?
Yeah, but it's one of certain things to me is crazy. Like having to like share space, that type of stuff, isn't it?
You're falling for peer pressure, bro.
Just go on, bro.
Go on and say something.
Let me ask you a question.
Mike,
man.
Let me ask you a question.
Use the mic. You have to. No, it's too far. No, just because the sound won't pick up.
So you see everything that you're saying now, yeah? Do you feel that affects you in like mentally or like the position that you're in now, if that makes sense? What I'm trying to say.
It doesn't affect me mentally, but it's one of these things where I'm clocking consciously. I need to be I need to be more aware of certain things that I do.
Intentional.
So
Yeah, I have to be more intentional.
So because of all of the external circumstances that you mentioned, do you think that will lead you to possibly settle?
You see that's why I'm not on. I'm not on that. I'm not on that, and it's scary, isn't it? Because it's one of those ones. What I don't want more than anything is to basically wake up one day with somebody, and I was like, I knew I shouldn't have chose this bitch. Like everything in my head knew that this is why I didn't want to fucking do this, isn't it?
Does that not kind of lead back to, in a way? Don't you think you can save yourself? It sounds mad that I'm going to say this, but it makes so much sense. Don't you think, in a way, you can save yourself in that situation, or a lot of people should have saved themselves in that situation by accepting what B-Money said?
What's that?
In terms of understanding or accepting that
The person's meaty.
someone that's going to be meaty.
No, but he's not talking about looks. He's not talking about looks. He's talking about like.
That's not.
But isn't that coming back like?
No, but I understand. I completely understand what you're saying over there, isn't it? Yeah, basically, it's in terms of basically having the most beautiful girl in the world. That's not my priority.
Yeah, he's talking about who she is as a person. He doesn't want to wake up one day.
I don't know why I can fucking handle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like you just wake up one day and the person like, brother, you bitch, why did I do this? Like,
Yeah, I
why?
was like, I fucking knew when you did that thing over there that was a red flag, isn't
But
it?
we're all gambling, bro. We're all gambling, and even the people.
And you know what's scary about this? This, you know what, and it breaks my heart because you know I'm actually like low key. I'm like a romantic.
You're a lover, man.
Yeah, I'm a lover guy.
We're helpless romantic.
And what's pissing me off is what marriage seems to become. Marriage currently right now to me is almost you're going out with a girl, but you just so happen to be the age that you're at. You're just going out with somebody. This is no extra love that you had.
When was marriage ever extra love though? Why? I think people romanticize what. And when I say this, I sound like I'm such a Debbie Downer. I'm like, no, bro. Marriage is a business, bro. It's the business, bro. Like, brother, bro. Maybe I've not been there in it, so maybe I'm not in a position to talk here. But it's like, I think, do you know what not changed my mind, but something that kind of like. I remember I was in an Uber one time. Donnie's just talking about how, he's from Bangladesh. He's had an arranged marriage since he was like 2019. He was like, yeah, you just learn to love the person. Like, she's cool. So
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
So what my point is about the arranged marriage thing is, so I'm saying, no, you say that, obviously that's not your culture, but like the point I'm making is,
in our village as well, don't get tangled.
but it's not your culture in London. It's not you don't practice it. So what I'm saying is, if you can learn to love a stranger that your people have put together for you, when you're picking who you want, you can learn to just firm it, bro. Like most of these people are firming it. I think marriage is firming it. And what I was trying to explain to a girl the other day was having this conversation about everything. And I was like, the problem is once upon a time, people used to get together and have children for survival. These days it's for recreation. It's for choice. You don't need children. Like we don't need children. Everyone doesn't need to have children. But once upon a time, all them, like now, a woman says she has a miscarriage. It's like the biggest, oh my God, in the world, isn't it? It's like, well, she lost a baby. Once upon a time, bro, people, like it was mad, just 50-50. If the woman or the child would survive, the infant mortality rate.
How'd you know that? How'd you know it wasn't a big deal back then?
Because it was more common. It was,
yeah, just because it's common doesn't mean it wasn't a big deal.
So it wouldn't have been as a big deal. Like people were more what's it called? Desensitized to it. Do you understand? Yes, bro. Like, okay, I'm not saying it wasn't a horrible thing, but imagine someone's had 10 pregnancies and lost 5 out of the 10. You're not going to say that person's not hardened by it. You're not going to say those doctors aren't used to it. You're not going to say the society's not used to it. The medicine wasn't there. Man will get a second wife. The children will die. They'll get another. Like we were more animal-like in that sense. With medicine, you now have women surviving more, children surviving more. People having less children.
Social media as well, though. Social media is like bringing things to life more as well. With the miscarriages and stuff.
Okay, yeah. Cool technology, but really, what I'm saying is, once upon a time, people used to have like 10 kids, 15 kids, because some kids will survive. Some are dying off before 10, before whatever. So they needed kids to be part of the workforce. So that's why in Asia and Africa, people have young kids that are part of the workforce. They're helping out in the home. So, move to modern society to today, you're not having children to work. You have children, and you'd hope that one day, once they get their lives, they will hopefully look after their parents. But now you have nursing homes, you have retirement, this, You didn't have that. Your children were meant to look after you, and obviously you weren't living as long. The point I'm making is, a reason why I think a lot of relationships don't work as much today is because people are not in relationships as a matter of need of survival. It's just a want. So at one point you could be like, I'm no longer happy. I don't feel like you prioritize me. It's whatever reason people are breaking up. There's more reasons to. And then women themselves could navigate life on their own. They don't need a man. Men don't need a woman. Do you get it? So like, that's why I think people break up more often, and there's just so much more choice. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So that's why I think marriage is just more sketchy these days. Once upon a time, you needed it. You don't need it no more. So yeah, that's it. It's not an argument to anything that you're saying. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, just the whole pick me thing, like as a man, I'm just like, I find I don't find myself having a lot of conversations where guys like, bro, I'm looking for a wife, man. I'm trying to settle down. It's interesting to hear that. I don't hear that often.
If a man wants to say he wants to settle down, what time or get married, he genuinely, for me anyway, I feel like he loves that woman. For him to come out and say, I want to get married, I want to propose, I want to do these things, I want to make her my life partner. For women though, it's just their dream to get married. You know, they all have that
That's
dream.
my dream as well.
Fam, keep quiet.
Oh, wait. What don't you keep quiet for?
It's not your dream.
How can you say that?
I can what? It's not my dream to get married.
But he's not trying to do the things to get married now. He's not on it.
What do you mean?
Why is it your dream to get married?
What? I'm saying if I found a person when I was fucking 22 or 23, I would have done it there and then.
How do you know you didn't find the person?
What do you mean? I thought I did. When I was in a relationship, I thought I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I would have got married then, innit?
What are the things?
What do you mean? It's something I've always wanted to do.
You said
children in marriage.
You said he doesn't want to do this.
I said keep quiet.
Bro.
Hey,
I just want to ask you, Dan.
yeah.
What are your reasons for marriage?
What are my reasons for marriage?
For wanting to get married.
Because one, for instance, isn't it? I think it'll make me a better Christian.
Okay, that's fair.
Also, I want a life partner in it. I want to do life with somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Go
saying?
prison, innit?
Huh?
Bear man to do life with.
Why?
That's a why.
Yeah.
It's a good joke.
Yeah, I want children as well. I want a nice nuclear family. I think that'll be nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those are my reasons.
You said he doesn't want to do the things
What
to
you
get.
said earlier,
Let me land for the pod. You said he doesn't want to do the things to get married. What are the things to get married?
What you were saying earlier about basically actually looking for somebody, you know, trying to take someone serious. Dammy just goes on dates. Dammy just goes on dates for the sake of dating.
Sponsor. Big sponsor.
Okay, the past 2 years, yeah, of all the women you've dated, how many of them would you at least attempt to be in a relationship with?
Ooh, that's hot.
Yeah, let me just say 3 innit? I'm not ready to that. These girls watch the pod. So I just say 3. That's a safe.
Safe.
So why didn't you try that then? Why didn't you try and be in a relationship with any of these people?
Because sometimes I feel like the vibe's not completely compatible.
Okay.
I might have seen some things. I'm like, I don't really like that. Now, starting off, that it's cute. I don't really like that. But then when that's your person that you've chosen, that can turn into fuck, man.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That's my fear. And you know, it's going to happen. So as in, now that I feel like I'm more mature, there's some of these things I have to ask myself, how big a deal is some of these things?
Can I actually deal with this?
So I need to navigate as to how serious are some of these red flags that I'm noticing, innit? And I'm like, I might grow out of some of these red flags, but it's like I have to navigate to the idea of forever, innit? Like I'm trying to find perfection in something that is very, very difficult because human beings change. I'm going to change. The girl's going to change, but I want to make a choice with good data. That's what I want to give myself. Have good data to make a decision that I can try my hardest to stand on. That's what I'm trying to do, innit?
I hear it. But, files get corrupted sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. I'm aware that, I might fuck up, but I don't want to fuck up on something that I knew I had no business doing in the first place.
Can you teach the person to elevate from that or whatever?
Nah, you can't teach. People are stuck in their ways. I'm not going to try and teach nobody.
Well, but if someone's not ready to learn, then that's...
Like, for instance, say, this is not even one of them. Say, basically, I don't want a party girl. I don't want this girl to be a party girl. But in the whole spirit, this girl is a party girl. I don't want to be on the vibe of blah blah. Can you just come and
You don't want to try and change someone.
Yeah. And then now in the marriage, it comes out again. Yo, this is who this girl was, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like part of my issue is I have deep understanding on who the girl is. So all of these things, certain man will just marry a girl and then find it out about them. I've already seen it already in it. I know, I don't like that already in it.
So maybe it's the type of women as well that you're looking at.
Do you go to church?
No. Let me say no. I don't go.
So if you obviously say you want to get closer to God and do the Christian thing, why don't you go to church and find a wife there? With intention of we'll go to them like Christian events and stuff.
I hear that, but it's one of those ones, isn't it? The church to me is like a hospital, isn't it?
I know what you're going to say. I know you're saying that.
It's like a hospital.
A lot of people go there for healing, basically. So you get a lot of
some of the worst individuals.
Fairs.
Don DeMarco. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. But do you know why? Because I'm just sitting here thinking like, okay, why is it that you haven't? Because I'm sorry, bro. Like,
because I prioritized it.
I feel like, and you're gonna have to settle when the time comes. Like, you're just gonna have to settle. Like,
I think you could settle.
The older you get, the more you're just like, I will fight. I think this is the most interesting conversation that has stemmed off the back of this pod for me. Is the whole concept of settling. Like, I would never come off this hill. Like, I would die on this hill. Yeah.
God, Lord.
We are all like, especially the older we get, because you asked this question, Charles, and you said it last pod as well. You mentioned settle, and I keep trying to explain to everyone, brother. We are all, the moment you say, "This is me," the moment you find someone and say, "I'm here, I'm baking off here," you are settling. You are settling. You are settling. You are settling. I will not fucking have this coffee. No one can tell me shit. And you know what? Yeah, hold on. The question you asked me in DMs that time proved it, and I couldn't be bothered to start doing my childish trolling, yeah? Because I made the whole comment last time about I want a girl who lets me sleep with other people. Obviously, that's created a big stir online, yeah? And then you said, oh, what if you meet like the girl of your dreams in every way, but she's not having that? Would you go with her? And I was like, yeah. Remember I said, yeah, it's not like a deal breaker, but I would be settling in that instance because it means I'm not getting everything that I want. So that's why when all these girls are getting angry in the comments, I'm like, you idiots. Yes, that's what I want, but is it a deal breaker for me? Do you understand?
I don't think you even want it. I don't think you want.
Okay, no, cool. I'm not. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. So cool, but it's something I express to want. So let's say I meet someone and they say, "Hey, that thing you want is not available, but the 99 other things you want is here." Am I going to go with that person? Yes. Am I settling? Yes, but I'm settling. Hold on, I'm settling, but I'm getting a great deal. In my opinion. However, there's someone out there. Okay, the simple one. Someone says, "I don't want to go with kids." She's everything you want, but she has kids. Is that not settling?
It depends, isn't it?
It's settling.
Okay, listen.
It's settling. You're getting everything you want, but there's something that you don't want. Settling. Hold on. No. Settling. No, I'm not done.
Yeah,
settling is weighing up the pros and cons of anything.
No, because you're using the English language properly.
How the fuck are you going to tell me I'm not using English?
No, because what you said there, am I lying? Let me know. What you said there was she ticks every single box apart from she doesn't allow you to sleep with other people.
She doesn't tick a box. Okay, yes.
Yeah. Cool. There's a word called compromise, isn't it?
Which is settling.
No, what I'm trying to say is compromising is because certain times you don't even know what you want. So you might think you want certain things. Settling is when you get that thing that is a deal breaker for you. Yeah?
No, it's not. Stop making things up. Stop making things up.
That's a deal breaker for you. And basically now you're compromising your ideals just to get.
You are making things up. No, it's not. That's your definition of settling. It's not the definition of settling.
Yeah, so cool. That's my definition.
So then, it's not about your personal definition.
Okay,
you're going to talk about the English language, and you're now. And this is the problem. Yeah. Hold on. And this is the problem with modern day society. Yeah, people just say a word and they say, "Oh, you're a misogynist." What's the definition? Oh no, but I think. No one gives a fuck what you think. What does the word mean? Okay, so if you're not using the definition, don't tell me I'm not speaking English, and then you're changing the definition. Yeah. Settling means, an official agreement intended to resolve a dispute or conflict. A place typical of one that has previously. No, that's living. Hold on. The arrangement whereby the action of settling an account, whatever, bro. Settling is just accepting something.
And that's why you're not using English because they're settling down, and they're settled.
We know. Hold on.
The settling towards it. Oh, basically,
I didn't ask for this.
Settling, no, but
we're doing this again.
The one where people say settling oh, you're just settling, that one has a negative connotation.
Yeah, that is settling for less.
No.
Settling
means settling for less.
No, it doesn't mean it.
Does. Settling means settling for less. In the context everyone uses it as.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, and I'm saying settling down is positive.
No.
Oh, I picked the person I want. I'm going to settle down with them, innit? That's what that means.
Okay. I hear what you're saying. It doesn't mean that's what settling means. I get what you're saying. That's not what settling means. Settling for less is settling for less. But yes, often people will just say settling.
Yeah.
I'm saying settling. And what I'm saying is we are all going to settle. I didn't say we're all going to settle for less. I didn't say we're all going to settle down. I said we are all going to settle.
Okay,
if you look at, so with that being said, to settle means that you might not get everything you want. You might not get some of what you want. You might not get most of what you want. Bottom line is, once you accept something, you settled on that thing. Go on.
Shall I tell you what the problem is?
You need the mic if you want to do that. Sorry. You gotta think about the clips. I want the audio to work.
The problem is everyone, like Dammy said, that negative connotation towards the word settle. It's not negative, but you see when people hear it, that's what they gravitate towards straight away.
Yeah.
Because that's probably what they're thinking about themselves, kind of.
Which is,
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You, by all means, do your thing. Yeah.
That's
literally settling. You have to come to an agreement.
That's it.
There's no way you're gonna say you want this person and everything that's on your list, you're gonna get everything you want.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah, you have, listen, I don't care what anyone says. We are all going to settle. There's going to be stuff that you don't like. There's going to be stuff that you like. It is what it is. He's changing the memory card or battery or whatever. You're going to settle, bro. That's life, bro. But yeah, I don't know. I don't ever sit down and be like, damn, I need a wife. I think there's once in a while when I picture the future with someone, but there's also a part of me that's just like, I don't think I ever want to get in anything or have children. I'm also considering that, like, just living, bro. I'll be real. I don't know.
Kamikaze mission, bro.
I'm not on no kamikaze mission, bro. I just, bro. What, like as a man, I have conversations with other people. I see a lot of people's divorce stories. I know people going through it right now, bro. You know, like, it's just, I just don't know. I think, again, I said, like, I didn't grow up in a home with two married parents. I'm not in church or in a religion or institution where I'm seeing that, because a lot of people now, you're going to church and everyone's getting married around you. So, like, oh shit, I need to get married. Or your family. Oh shit, my siblings getting married. Oh my god. You know, in your case, you're in a circle of people where everyone's getting married right now.
But what do you want?
I'm speaking about it. Like, but no, I'm not being funny. What I'm saying is, like, okay, right now, remember I said I don't have a circle of friends, but amongst the people that are my friends, a lot of them are now like trying to bake off and trying to pattern up, and I'm just like, raw, like, I don't really desire it. Do you get it? Like, I'm not going out I'm not really interested in it.
Yeah, okay, you're not interested in it right now, but I'm saying, for instance, when life is complete, do you not want your person?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, cool. Fair
I don't know. It's just like, yeah, sometimes I picture that life, but I don't know, but I think I will settle. I can see myself settling, and it doesn't mean it would be a mistake or whatever, but like right now I can leave here, meet a girl, and she's the love of my life, and that's it. We're good. Do you know what I mean? I think we program ourselves when we're ready to. I think there's something about taxi cab theory. I'll try and find it and talk about it. But I think one day you just wake up and you just find someone, you're like, yeah, fuck it, this is it, man.
And by the way, just for clarity, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not saying, for instance, I'm not saying that basically someone has got the girl of their dreams in their head, and if they do not get the girl of their dreams in their head,
yeah.
So in your opinion, you think that is basically they're settling?
Bro, the bottom line is this, yeah? Whoever you meet is going to have pros and cons.
Yeah, facts, 100%.
The cons are going to be things that you're going to think, okay, can I work with this? This is the compromise that you speak of. Mm-hmm. And that is going to mean you've settled. Okay, fine. It's a settlement. It's like, it's you saying, okay, you know what, this is what I'm willing to work with. It's how you said that one day you might wake up and be like, why the fuck did I do that? Someone else is going to wake up and be like, you know what? This is a safe gamble. You do that thing, it's got on my nerves or whatever, but I accept my fate. Do you understand? I think that's most couples. Yeah, but you just settle.
But do you know what? But I think the issue here is, I don't think you understand that most people are aware of that. And they don't class doing that, compromising, as settling, isn't it?
Just because they don't
settling. It's not it. Yeah, settling. What?
Just because they don't class it as that doesn't mean that's not what it is.
Okay, cool. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, dab each other up. It doesn't mean anything.
We already did. We don't need you to tell us.
I'm just saying,
He did.
You can't argue with the English language. If
You're the one arguing the English language.
9% of people identify this word to mean this.
Where did you get that fact from?
Exactly, chatting out your arse, mate.
It means
Where did you get that fact from?
Yeah.
We did a poll.
You didn't know?
The poll. The poll. Like 95% of the people.
They're idiots. They're all dumb. They're all pygmies like you, bro. Who cares? It's you and girls. Your army of women on your side, bro. Who cares?
You're trying to popularize the word selling and make it seem like it's a vibe for people to do it. No. The selling that most people are aware of is negative.
You are all going to settle and it's going to feel negative because all of you lot standards are mad high. So yeah, maybe it is negative. Half these people are going to settle for less. In fact, because I was I wasn't even saying that. Most of you are going to settle for less. What? Most of you are going to settle for less.
You just said there.
Yeah.
That's the key though.
What?
When people say settling, they say settling because they feel like you're settling for less.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what the word, when people hear settling, that's what they're hearing, isn't it?
But
that's the connotation of the word settling.
But the argument.
He's not wrong in what he said.
Yeah, no, but all he's doing is taking the word. People know what it means. You can't argue with it.
Okay, and the reason I'm fighting him is because I'm saying you can settle for more. Believe it or not, your bar might be in hell, and you will meet someone. Your bar can be in hell, and you'll meet someone that has blown all your expectations out the water, and now you're in love. So now you're like, oh my god, this is even. You've gone somewhere before, and you thought you were going to get something for £100. You've now found out that thing is on discount. It's now £80. You saved £20. You settled for more. Because in your mind, you were willing to lose £100 for this thing or spend £100. Now you save £20. It's a bargain. Or you've bought something and said, oh, because you're the 100th customer, this even comes with £50 worth more of goods. You'll be like, do you want that? You'll be like, yeah, I'll fuck it. Of course I'll take that. You're settling for more. You've paid, you've settled, you made an agreement for more. So my point is, you can say, you know what, bro, I just want to, last time I said, I'll take, cool. I put my bar in hell on record, yeah, that my missus might be needy. I said that, right? So bro, imagine tomorrow a buff thing pops into my life. I get the girl of my dreams. I was willing to accept less, and look at what God has given me, or look what life has given me more. So I'm still settling for her, because it doesn't mean that she's not going to, just because she exceeds my physical expectations doesn't mean there won't be other parts. And in fact, that she could tick most of my boxes. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck has happened? Like, I've met the absolute dream girl. I'm settling for her because I've accepted this.
You know what? You reach the point where you realize that
I'm right and you're wrong. You need to accept it. Cool. Facts. What else?
When no matter what you say to this nigga,
he's right.
This nigga went home to even try and think he just wants to be right.
I am right.
There's nothing.
I am right. It's not that I want to be right. I am right.
You're talking for people.
No, I'm talking based on what I use the English language. When someone
not well.
Blah, 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 oh, that person over there, he's settling. I know what that means. You can't argue with what it means. He's on the Bible. Oh, well, basically, settle means blah, 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 blah. So it should mean this. Okay, cool. The English language works. If a word means certain things and people identify it means that, I can create a new word right now. Ghoulie, or whatever it's called. Ghoulie. If everyone understands that ghoulie means X, Y, and Z, it means that. You can't do nothing about it.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
What?
He's a fool.
Words have more than one meaning, innit?
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
So, as we're having a conversation here, context be money is using the word good.
Yeah.
And then outside.
Yeah, but he knew it.
And I'm using the dictionary definition.
Yeah, we're talking though.
Okay.
And I'm using the dictionary definition.
As well.
So what's my English language?
So one time, okay, cool. Basically, you get a new girlfriend right now.
Okay.
And then basically the man them start saying, the man them put in a group chat.
Man them say you settled.
Why are you speaking, innit? The man them put in a group chat, yeah? The man them put in a new chat. Trizzy's got a new girlfriend. You see what Trizzy's doing over there? He's selling. What do you think that means?
Yeah, of
They're
course.
rubbing me out.
Yeah.
Why do you think they're rubbing you out?
Because of who he's coming from and the place he's coming from.
But there's a reason why you think it's negative. Because it is.
Yeah, but if
Yeah?
I come to you and be like, my girl, I've settled for her. It means
facts.
It's something different.
There you go. There you go. Simple.
I agree.
That's it then. That's it then.
You know what I'm trying to say
But
is,
it's still settling though.
Yeah. That's it. That's what I'm
what I'm
saying.
trying to say is, there's a reason why you need to give extra explanation.
He did.
No, but I'm saying and that's what he's doing. All we are saying, the people that believe that settling is negative, is that's what it means. I know there's settle for less.
Collins Dictionary. What does settled in life mean? If you have settled if you have a settled way of life, you stay in one place, in one job, or with one person, rather than moving around or changing.
Settling.
He decided to lead a more settled life with his partner. So basically, to settle.
No, don't use a different word.
That's what he said. It's,
No, you settling.
to settle is settling. Are you fucking guy?
He said settle.
Why is sailing? Why is sailing? Is sailing not settle? Yo, madman.
You sell for less. You sell for more. But we're arguing about settling.
Oh my God. Bro said, yeah.
So what? You know what does settling mean? Use that definition.
I know what you're trying to say, though.
No, what? Are you mad?
But I know what you're trying to say.
Settle. We're talking about settling. Use that definition. What does settling mean?
No, dummy. By that metric, then it's not.
oh my God.
I'm not talking about settled. If I say blah 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 settled, I know what settled means. I mean, settled means to reach a place. Hear me out. Settled means to reach like a place of calm, isn't it? Like on the Bible, oh, that baby is settled. Oh, she's
are you
born.
mad?
Settling in a relationship term means that basically it means settled for less.
No, it doesn't.
100%. 100%.
You're mad.
Settling, by definition, is not going to be in the dictionary as you're using it.
It is.
Settling.
In the dictionary.
Wait, which one?
You settling, basically settling in relationship context.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It means it's a negative. It means settle for less.
No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Wait.
Anywhere there's a definition of it.
No, it doesn't. He's wrong. Chill. Do you know why you're wrong? Hold on. Do you know why you're wrong, yeah? Number one, let's just clear something up. Settling is current term for settle, and settled is past term for both. So settles, settling, and settles the same word. Let's just get it out of the way. No. In English context, my boy. In English. You keep talking about English. It's not about relationship context.
English works like that. If you're talking about certain different things, words mean different words in certain around.
Shouting doesn't make you right. So listen to this, right? When you get a job, it's the same as a relationship. You settle for a job.
If you talk about goal, the word goal in football means someone put the ball in the back of the net. If you talk about goal in life, it means you're reaching towards something.
What's the difference?
What you mean?
Between putting the ball in the back of the net and reaching something in life, what's the difference?
What do you mean? I'm talking about if I have a goal and I want to become an architect.
You fucking guy.
If my goal is to become an architect.
What are you talking about?
Are you?
I think you don't understand English, and it's a shame because it's your first language. Okay. A goal in football is what?
Putting the ball in the back of the net.
A goal in work would be what?
What do you mean?
What would a goal be in something else?
Your goal is?
Give me a goal that you've accomplished in life.
No, you give me a goal that you've accomplished in life.
You started your pod. That's a goal. Just say that.
Cool.
So you put the ball in the back of the net when it came to this.
What are you talking? Where's the ball?
You're a fucking
the metaphorical ball you're using. Are you not? I'm saying. My whole point is that a word basically can change. Depending on what
it means the same thing. Look, in football,
can I say something though?
Like a try in rugby is different to trying hard. You know what's crazy? People are gonna watch this and they're gonna realize how bonkers you niggas are.
Hold on, can I say something?
that was dumb.
You're
right. No, wait, you're right. But
you guys are meant.
oh no, you're right. But go on. Hold on.
Get back, clash.
You're dumb.
Thinking like a woman, bro. You're not thinking with logic.
I am using logic.
No, it's a
you might not trying to tell me these two words mean the exact same thing.
No, but
I'm telling you, all I'm saying is words. He's got going like the context of the word, but when the word is used doesn't matter. And I'm telling you, yes, it matters when you use the word.
Let me tell you something.
So in terms of you might think what I've used in terms of try.
Please, let me give you a better one, yeah, because try is great. What you said is that, okay, try in rugby means something to try as an effort. Really and truly, you can say that the try of an effort is a try in rugby, but that's me reaching. I accept what you said.
It's not reaching though. It's my point of the English language.
No, I said I'm reaching. So, but cool. Now, to score in rugby, in football, would be to score the goal, right? But score in film would be, I think, the writing of, like, the songs, the music in the film. So that's what a score is in music. Yes, a score in film is how the music has been composed, I believe. So I agree with you. One word can have two different definitions. You're absolutely right. But goal was not a good example of that because goal, literally in football, means the same as a goal in anywhere in other things in life, because a goal in football is literally says that is the...
No, not necessarily, because if you're a defender in football, your goal could be...
No. Okay, but...
It could be to not concede or to...
Yes, you're right.
Have a clean sheet.
But damn it.
You're right.
You can use the exact same word in the exact same position in the sentence, and it can mean two different things.
That's what he's saying. That he's agreeing with that.
I'm aware.
That's essentially what his argument is, because he's like settle can mean different things. But what I'm saying is,
for instance, I'm saying settling in relationship context
is the same as settling in any other context.
Yeah,
is
no,
what I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying settling in relationship context. If you man don't understand it, that's calm.
No, okay, give me.
I'm saying means that basically it's a negative connotation. It means that you didn't get what you wanted, so basically you've gone down. That's what settling means, isn't it? In relationship context.
Okay, but can I ask you a question? Can you use settling in a relationship context and it's not negative?
Well, personally, I don't know how to.
No, can't speak English then, can you? Can't speak English.
Wait, 1 second. Okay, yeah, we went.
But that's not what I asked. I asked if we can use it. I said, can you use it?
Wait, what's up? 1 second. Why are you laughing?
Because he's for the jump. No, he's for the jump. Because he's for the jump. Sorry.
Continue, yeah?
You trying to stick at me?
It's so sweet.
But continue, yeah?
What can I say?
You said settling, can you use settling in relationship and make it something else? Yeah. Maybe if I tried to, I could, innit?
The reason I'm saying that is because...
Wait, what's up? What answer would you be happy with?
No.
I said no. You said no.
Stop shying, man. Stop shying, bro. Stop shying, bro.
I said that, yeah.
Pick me, bro.
B-Money said something earlier about settling for better, and you said, and I believe you said...
Yeah, settling for more less and settling for more. Yeah.
And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, you said you can't say that.
I didn't say you can't say that. I said, and I understand what that means, isn't it? Settling for less is basically what I believe settling means in the context where people say it.
So you can agree that you settle for more?
Well, I think you can. Even that one, I don't even know. I haven't thought about it. People don't really use the context of it.
Shut up, man. I'm not. Fuck off, bro. Hold on. Let me. Shut up, man. Shut up, man. So cool. No. Shut up. Hold on. Wait, I'm not angry.
No, you said shut up.
No. Shut up. I'm not angry, though. I'm gonna tell you everything you're saying. So hold on. So you said settling in a relationship is a different context, yeah. So you're telling me you can't settle for less in a job. You can't settle for less.
I fucking say that.
So you can't.
I didn't say that. I said
okay.
Where you put the word.
Yo, you settled. You settled.
Yeah.
So if okay. So you wanted to be.
Yeah, so you fucking
so no, I'm not done. So you wanted to be head of whatever department, but you took a lesser role because it had less headache in life. I would be like, yeah, you settled, bro. Or another company wanted you, but you didn't want to move because of so. So I'm like, yeah, but you settled, man. You could have done more. So how is that a different content? Ain't that the same thing? You wanted to buy a house. You wanted a house, but you wanted a garden, but you went and got a house that didn't have a garden because of location, whatever. So you lost on something you wanted, but you had a reason why. You settled, no?
Yeah, facts.
You settled for less, no?
Yeah.
So what's the difference between that and a relationship context?
But that context means the version I'm talking about.
Fires in the bag, man. Surgery, man.
What do you fries in the bag? What? You just proved what I'm saying.
How?
You're talking about you wanted something and you didn't get it.
Yeah, so you settled.
And I'm saying that's the context that people use settling
yeah,
for.
So
you're using my definition.
Okay, so you do agree that the relationship context can be used in other contexts then?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so that's my argument. So in the same argument, let's say you wanted to...
But this is why you struggled, isn't it? I'm saying in terms of when we were talking about settling,
yes.
I said settling and not settled. And I said... Did I not say in relationship context, isn't it? Because you're arguing that what settling don't...
This is why you're not married. This is why you're not married. I've clocked it. This is why you're not married.
I've got something on here that might actually...
Okay, cool. It doesn't really matter. I know I'm right.
You're not right, bro.
And by the way, no matter what you say, this nigga won't change his mind. Hey, what you mean? I'm interest. What do you mean get in English, all of you?
B.
Okay, cool. What'd you get?
Got C.
What'd you get? Okay, cool.
What'd you get?
I got A.
A star.
A and A star, isn't it? But it's calm.
But you're still wrong.
But this is what we're talking about sex. This is why you went in my class.
Even if I got a P, I would have been in your set anyway.
I was top set as well.
I don't know. Maybe they... I don't know.
What are you talking about?
To be honest, I'm not familiar with...
Wait, man got A. Hold on. Man got an A and he's still struggling with definitions. Go on. Yeah.
Can we read this, please?
Yeah, go on.
Sammy, don't interrupt.
Settling in a relationship means choosing to remain in a relationship despite not feeling fully fulfilled or satisfied because of a fear of being alone or the desire for stability.
Fuck.
That's false.
Fuck.
It often
No, hold on.
compromising personal needs and desires to maintain the status quo rather than pursuing a more ideal or compatible relationship.
Okay. What website is that?
Google.
Okay, so no, it says the source of it.
Oh, the source. No, it's one of them definitions that's at the top of Google.
See, so normally
For a reason.
So that's what you're saying. That's agrees with him, but that is settling for less.
Yeah.
That's not settling. That's settling for less.
He typed in settling.
Yeah.
And it's called the definition of settle for less. Which is what I'm saying.
No, but hold on. Literally, I've also searched it in Google. I've also Googled
What did you type in?
This is define settle.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
But settle and settling are the same thing.
You're using brain to get out of it.
Bro, that's
You're using
crazy.
brain to
Okay.
calm down.
Okay.
Like I said, he'll be wrong, but he wants to be right. So
Okay, dictionary. Google's first definition, define settling, yeah?
Okay.
It still brings up as settle. Number one.
Do you know, that's how it fucking works. They do past tense, present tense. That's why I told you, in relationship context, isn't it?
That's why you're single, bro. I hope you know, like, I'm highlighting your
Why am I
flaws.
single?
Because you're arguing, like, look at how you're arguing passionately and you're wrong twice.
Yeah, because it's like I'm in a room with niggas saying 2 + 2 = 5.
As another one, yeah? Hold on. Another one. Google. What does it mean to be settling? To reach a decision or agreement about something or to end a disagreement?
No one's disagreed with you, innit?
Huh? What?
No one's disagreed.
No, but your definition agreed with him. Oh,
I just read what was on the internet, but no one did. I didn't hear anyone disagree with you. There's just two different definitions that can go for the same thing.
What do you mean? I'm aware of that. But I'm talking about everything. All I said.
But you just said I'm arguing with niggas that are this.
Listen, all I'm saying is it doesn't really matter, innit? It's alright. It's recorded, innit? You can play it back, isn't it? Niggas go like I'm crazy or something, innit? But it's alright, man.
yeah, but you're right. If you Google what is settling in a relationship, it will say accepting a relationship that falls short of your desired needs and da.
Yeah,
but
A woman probably wrote that though.
But he's saying, but what he's saying is essentially right that commonly people are saying that, but they're saying settling for less because to settle is not what they're saying, but yeah, to settle for less. I agree with you, but either way,
Okay, cool, and that's
but you can also.
But what B Money was actually saying is you can still settle for more.
That's it.
Okay,
At the end of the day, it's a compromise.
Listen, facts. All I was trying to say is what we can't do is change the word sailing and try and make it positive.
Not changing it though.
No, what I'm trying to say is sailing, it has its meaning that people understand. When you say sailing to someone in a relationship context, it's negative.
Moving on.
And what Big Money's trying to do is trying to make it positive. Oh, well, we're all going to do it.
Dear future-
What you're talking about, not everyone's going to do that.
Dear future partner of mine, whether you are more than I desired or less than I desired, I will be settling
Your
for you.
partner's going to be, your partner, future partner,
Yeah.
Base, if you get the ideal partner you want,
Yeah.
your partner
Yeah.
is a pussy, bruh. She's a pussy. Basically, if he wants a partner, yeah, that he's allowed to do whatever to. She's not gonna be moo. She's gonna be. But the partner that he wants, yeah, is absolutely. She's bonkers, huh?
She's gonna be on you now.
What? If she's the way that he wants her to be.
Okay.
What he wants was
Okay.
he wants a beautiful, kind, good woman that he's allowed to just fuck around and do whatever he wants to.
Okay, and then you get your partner. You get your partner that you want, and what if you end up in a divorce and we stay happily married? She's still an idiot and a mumu and all that stuff, right? Yeah, no, cool. Because you know what? Yeah, you're doing what all these dumb bitches online have been doing. Oh, your partner will never love you. Oh, you're doing all this dumb.
She might love you, but her standard for love is in the pit.
But is yours great? You're single. You're single. That's what I'm saying. All of you know, fuck your standards, bro. All you niggas out here just keep talking shit online about all you want. Oh, what you want?
Wait.
Who's to say?
All you niggas keep chatting.
Yeah, all of you. Hold on.
All you niggas keep chatting shit online.
Do you know what's mad? Yeah, half the people in them comments that talk this shit are single. Shut up. All of this shit. But you're like them. I'm talking about you as well. Hold on.
Yeah.
You keep telling me about what I want and how it's so wrong and whatever, but you keep.
I didn't say it's wrong.
But
I said she'll be a pussy.
So you're saying it's wrong. You're basically.
No. She's allowed to be that way.
Okay.
Yeah. But
So
I think, but she's a pussy. There's benefits.
You are essentially insulting my future partner who might meet
But I can give it now because I don't know who she is.
But you're saying that because now she'll be like, oh, I saw you said if you meet a girl like this, she's XYZ. You're basically speaking like you're projecting negativity towards.
No,
you are though. You're saying if you're telling me my wife is a dickhead because she's letting me have the life that I want, you're telling my wife. You're saying the standards are low. You're popping her down.
I didn't say that though, because I'm talking about
she's a dickhead.
No. I'm saying you've got great standards in bare other aspects. I said she was beautiful. I said she's caring. I said she's gonna be a great.
But she lets me sleep with other people, so she's a dickhead.
So she's a pussy.
So which is a dickhead. It's an insult. It's not a word of endearment. So you're popping her down. You're saying something that you're
popping her down.
What? Are you dumb?
What do you mean?
So if I meet your wife and you're like,
What does that mean?
so she's a coward. And put it in context.
She's not a coward. No.
Words have meanings. Words have meanings.
No. What I'm trying to say is, for instance, if she's down, it might not even be cowardly. If her vibe is, you know what? I don't want a nigga all to myself. I want my nigga.
She's a pussy.
Fucking anybody and come
home to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a pussy.
Yeah, I think that's a pussy.
What's a pussy?
To me.
What's a pussy? No. What's to me? What's
a lot of
projection?
No, like a lot of Nigerian women that come into this country, for example, that I can only speak on what I know. There's a lot of Nigerian women that they know their husbands are out here chasing these young girls, but as long as they come home.
And that could be calm for them, isn't it? But to me, I feel as though I want a woman with a bit more
standards.
Fight.
Yeah, and a bit more, what was it? That rates themselves more than that.
So you're saying my woman will not rate herself? That's what I'm saying. You keep saying all this dumb shit. You're saying if my girl lets me do certain things, just because you don't agree with it, she doesn't rate herself. That's the argument. That's what you're saying. Okay, so then someone will say that a man who doesn't keep his woman in the house to cook and clean, you don't rate yourself. How can your girl be outside working? What do you mean your missus makes more money than you? You don't rate yourself because you don't do things the conventional way. You don't follow the tradition that we do. You don't have respect, or you lack something, or you're not a real man. This is what you're saying. You're projecting. You're projecting.
Listen.
You're projecting.
Listen. This is personal for me.
All right. Okay. Cool. Go on.
So basically, if your vibe is and you're calm with that, I'm not saying I'm right about it.
I get it. I hear what you're saying.
To me, the wife's the pussy, isn't it? It's to me. Well, you the fuck am I?
So
I'm saying, innit?
Keep that to yourself, man.
There's some dickhead thing. What's he saying?
Man.
Because your wife is going to be on some shit that
I don't even know this woman. You don't know my wife as well.
But your wife is going to be on some. Your wife is going to accept certain things that other women will be like, how can a woman accept that relationship? And it might not even.
They're allowed to voice their opinion. They're allowed to voice their opinion.
Move on.
They might be, your boyfriend don't pay for anything.
Yeah?
He's a waste man. Cool. They can have their opinion.
I have to get an Americano too.
But no. Do you know what? Because you see you, yeah. No, this is the.
I'm listening.
Because if someone says you see you, I take it. No, my vibe is in terms of no homo in it. I think you're an attractive guy. Mm-hmm. I think you've got charisma about you. Mm-hmm. I think, for instance, in my, obviously this is me projecting again. Mm-hmm. In the society that I live in and the values that I rate and stuff, I believe there is a girl out there that you would like, that will take you as you are. Mm-hmm.
Many.
But what I'm trying to say is, I feel as though you're on some kamikaze mission to open your mouth and destroy your life.
Okay.
You know what? You say this a lot though.
Yeah, no, I believe it. Because I'm like, certain times I'm like, are you this is the internet.
Yeah.
I mean, your wife is, I've probably even seen you before.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like, why would you say that?
Because the thing is, I hear what you're saying, but why would you say that? As bro, no one's living for no.
But what I'm trying to say is, how he's living his life currently.
How am I living my life?
This guy hasn't chopped, in what was it? 2-3 years?
3 years.
Yeah, no, hear me out.
Now I get where he's going. I know where he's going.
This guy's chopped in 3 years. This guy, so he's got sexual discipline. The sort of combo this guy is coming with, it's though it's like he's some sort of set addict that can't commit to one person or hasn't got the what was it?
That's projection.
It's not projecting.
That's projecting.
It's not projecting. I'm saying that's how, when someone says, no, I need a girl that allows me to fuck anybody, it sounds off the rip that this guy loves sex that much that he can't do anything else. You haven't even got these problems.
That's projecting. That's projecting. Who said that's what that means?
No, I'm saying it comes up, of course. We're dealing with the internet.
Because it's projecting. Because everyone's projecting. As soon as they hear something and it doesn't register how they want it, they add extra sauce on it. In fact, when I said that thing, someone was like, "Oh my god, he's on the internet embarrassing his wife, his poor wife." I didn't say how. So what I'm saying is projecting, but it's because the idea of what someone is saying. Yeah. Do you know why when someone says, "Do you know why you screw your face here when you see two men lip sync?" Because they have corrupted your mind with, you're like, the fact that you have to even pitch that, or I'm saying if you've ever seen two man lips and you get vexed, what the fuck? Yeah. It's because someone has corrupted your mind. It's like, no disrespect to anyone here. If I told you, imagine your parents cheating right now, you're offended. The fact that I've just said that right now, whether you like it or not, your parents have popped in your mind. However, even if they're just standing next to each other, however far that thought went, I have corrupted your mind because I've put the image of that happening. So me now saying, I want a girl that lets me chop other things, someone's mind has gone wild. As far as that's concerned, I'm outside barebacking everyone every night, or I'm running around like a dog trying to get pussy and my wife's at home lonely and cold with no heating. Like they've gone to the extreme. No one knows that I might be saying, you know what, once a year, one time in our life, I want to just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to grab another girl's nyash, but on the extreme end, I want my girl to be happy with this. They've just projected like, oh, you just want to be a dog in the streets. Do you get what I'm saying to you? So if we now sat down and I told you all the arrangements and okay, this is how I want to do it. Okay.
Let me give you the space right now.
No,
what do you mean?
To explain myself further.
No, not to explain yourself further.
Yeah.
Show me, because obviously everyone's mind goes to the
in what way it will be acceptable?
Yeah, show me.
Okay, just a simple fact that you're not outside on the streets actively pursuing bare girls. But okay, cool. You've been married, whatever. Now you go on a lad's holiday. Yes, on that holiday, you might sleep with someone. You're going to use protection, whatever. You're not going to go down on a woman. You might just get blows, whatever it is. You're going to have a sexual relationship with another woman whilst in a relationship. And it's just not something that you have to disclose to your missus. But if she does find out, she's not going to leave you for it, because she might have an attitude towards, she might just have a more free, attitude towards sex. She might just look at men and say, I think men have sex with other people. I get it. Do you understand?
But why are you not telling her?
Because it's just not something that I necessarily want to, hey, by the way, I had sex with a girl called Stacey on holiday. Go on.
So I thought that it was, for you, a discussion you would have with your partner.
Yeah, of course. But I'm not going to tell her who I'm sleeping with all the time. Do you get what I'm saying?
You know what you're actually saying, which I understand what you're getting at.
Yeah.
What you want to do
This goes a pass.
No, yeah.
That's
it. Basically, he wants to cheat and he doesn't want her to leave if she gets caught, essentially. So it's not open. He doesn't.
It is open. I'm just not telling you. It's just
because you'd stand on it if it was open.
But I'm not.
No, but he said that though. He said that before in the last time. I'm sure the last time he said that he would have spoken to his wife.
Yeah, she will know what time it is. I'm just not going to be telling her.
It's not like
I'm saying that.
It's not like he's just running around chasing women. Like, for example, and
but there's a reason. Why are you not telling her?
He mentioned the lad's holiday as well.
No, it's not that I would tell her if I had to, but it's not like I wouldn't.
You're telling her if you got caught.
No, it's not about getting caught, because I'm not. I just don't fear of getting caught.
I'm asking you, why wouldn't you tell her? Why wouldn't you tell her?
Why would you say, at 5 p.m. I'm going to be fucking Sarah, basically?
Yeah, like
why wouldn't you?
I don't want to.
Or you fucked. Why wouldn't you just tell her afterwards? Yo, I fucked.
I could tell her, but it's not something that
because it's interesting, because you want her to be open with it, but you also don't want to tell her.
Yeah.
So it just sounds like you want, if in the instance you get caught cheating,
I want her to be okay with it, but I can understand how. But if it's a thing where she's like, no, hold on, cool. No, to combat that, if she said, okay, you can have that, but I want you to tell me whenever you do, I'll say, okay, cool. It's not a problem. I just wouldn't want. If your compromise is okay, you need to let me know when you sleep with other people. Cool. Okay.
But I'm just saying, for instance, that's somebody that's creating this.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to not put that in there? Because it sounds like you're standing on business.
Yeah.
I'm saying you're standing on business all the way.
I'm saying it's true, but you know what's so mad? I've actually heard females say
women, trust me.
Women.
Trust me.
Women.
Trust me.
You lot.
Sorry.
Trust me. Trust me. Go on.
I'm not in it. But I've heard them say like.
I don't even get what the difference is, to be honest.
I've heard them say, like, in terms of their man cheating, for instance, like they won't leave their man if they found out their man cheating. They'll be pissed, but they don't want him parading and acting like, don't come and tell me like you done this and that.
Yeah,
because it feels like you're disrespecting me and you've got no respect.
I'm sure you said that last time, though.
Something like that. Yeah. So I kind of did. Yeah, it's like they don't want to be. I think a lot of women will be okay with this. They just don't want to be embarrassed. Women will be saying like, "Don't embarrass me." That's what I think it is.
But it's mad because they'll say that, but they'll say, "I still don't want him to cheat on me." But if that situation happens,
Just keep it low.
Yeah.
So hold on. Let me ask you something. Have you guys ever heard of taxi cab theory?
No.
Taxi cab theory is popularized idea suggesting that men tend to settle down with the first woman they meet when they are finally ready to commit, regardless of who they were previously with. It's essentially an analogy where men are like taxi cabs and they turn on their lights, become available for commitment when they are ready, and the next person they pick up is the one they'll marry. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that can make sense to me, innit? Because all that sounds like I'm being intentional. The intentional light comes on.
To some extent, yeah. The only part about that I don't agree with is the first.
Which is?
The first person that comes out there.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, but the rest of it makes a lot of sense.
But often I'll say it is the first, because you know what I clocked about dating, is really when you, and this is just something I clocked years ago, when you decide how you're going to approach this girl is going to determine how everything goes. If you go out and you meet a girl, because we all done it, oh my God, you look at a girl, you're like, you've already looked at her like she's your girl. Like, you're like, she's buff. Yeah, that's me, but that's my girl, bruv. You're going to look at her like that. And it might only last 24 hours, that feeling, but that's because of everything she does and says in that time. That starts popping that dream. You in that moment where you're infatuated, you're like, brother, I'll wipe this thing right now. But everything she does whilst you're on that hot streak, it's like, you know when you're playing like a video game and Mario, you got the super aura thing right now. But the moment someone hits you, it might take away of it. So every time she does something, you took too long to reply. That reply was dead. Right. Everything you're doing is just killing this whole vibe right now. What's going on? Like, you're killing it. But generally speaking, how you decide you're going to approach a girl she's going to determine whether she's your girl or whether she's just going to be a chop.
Interesting, because people try to say that, obviously this could be different for everybody, but they say that women usually start with giving a nigga 100 and then you lose points, isn't it?
I totally don't believe that.
And then guys start with, do I like you? And then you gain points, isn't it?
I think any girl that I've liked, any girl that I've liked her a lot from the start. Like, I've been on her. Oh my God. Like, I've told myself, this is me. I've talked to her for hours on the phone. I liked her, chopped her. I've never gone from, I don't know if I like this girl too. Oh my God, I really like this girl. No one's ever grown on me. You can't grow on me. Pause. Like, that's not me. I have to like you like this, and then you have to keep matching my energy, and then you can. But I'm so easily twangable. The bar's actually in hell. Like, if I was an animal in the jungle, I'm so easy to trap.
It's not in hell though, bro.
No, my bar is in hell. I'm telling you, I'm the easiest guy for a girl to trap. They just don't. It just shows they don't do the bare minimum. Men are so easy for girls to trap. Do you know how much men have not experienced the bare minimum? That if more girls did the bare minimum, the fact that in this country, which is not even friendly in this country, so when we go outside and girls like, hey, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That girl said, hey.
I get you.
That girl said, hey to me. Man is smiling because the girl said, hello.
I get you. Yeah, because women are rude here still.
So the fact that in this country, everyone is just screw facing you. On those other occasions where a girl even holds a bit of eye contact and smiles at you, you're like, oh.
She wants you to
So imagine she even came and said, oh, you look nice.
She wants you to toast.
I'm gone. I'm gone, bro. Do you know how much? Do you know sometimes a girl that I've not rated that much is just giving me a little something like, now you got my number. Now we're chatting. Now I'm potentially taking you out with my money just because you're nice to me. The bar's in hell. This girl posted something a couple of days ago.
Who's she? Let me see.
That Tony Tone girl. Tony Tone. Like, so she makes the threads.
My girl says, my man's sister.
My man's sister.
Who, Tommy?
Who's Tommy?
Who's sister?
Who's the guy? Who's the brother?
I think I was wrong. I think isn't that her brother? Tommy, the brown skin brother who has all the Ferraris and he's married to the singer and he has all the sports car. His name's Tommy.
My man that tried to finesse.
No, Tommy. He's a black guy, man. He's like a producer, and his girl's shit. I forgot her name. She's a mixed race singer, songwriter, and they got like bare whips on TikTok. They always do that. But I think Tony Tone's his sister and someone else. But anyway, the Tony Tone girl, she used to do them threads on Twitter, but she posted something. That's what a lot of girls reposted, and I think they were trying to shade. I think one was trying to shade me personally, but cool. Tony,
I'm ready to give these people, you know.
because I don't know that she was trying to shame me, but it was a week where I posted stuff about this whole dating stuff and one of the girl that lets me sleep around. I don't think she was, but I took it personally. I was like, oh, wait, are you not trying to shame, man? I'm not, but I was like, who are you putting this out there for?
I'm not gonna lie, before you even say this, B Money's been collecting corn online, and they're giving corn, and these people are not even listening. You see, listening and then replying. It's very important.
Facts.
They're just picking little pieces from what they hear. Like you said, they're projecting. Someone's done it to them already.
But it's a great thing. That's why I tell you, I like social media because it tells me about who you are as an individual. Oh, so that's how you understand the conversation. Red flag. Not to say that you're looking for me anyway. Wow. And I love it. And my toxic trait is when a woman says something, I'm looking at your picture straight away. Whatever you have to say, I'm going to open your DP and look at you. And that determines how important what you're saying is. Oh, you're mid. I don't care what you have to say. I'll be real. Oh, okay, now you're buff and you call me butters or whatever. That's tough. I took an L there. As soon as anyone calls me rubbed, I'll open their picture. Okay, whatever.
Even a nice one.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, beautiful bitch, man.
So cool. Tony, someone says, men with Peter Pan syndrome avoid adult responsibilities. They're the 40-year-olds with a 20-something party mindset, fleeing commitment but craving admiration. Overall, their lives lack depth and they often gravitate towards much younger people. It's not about being youthful. They don't want to grow up. And
who is she to talk about men like that?
I don't know that she came up with that.
No.
Hold on, chill. I don't know that she came up with that, but go on.
Even if a woman can said that, you don't know how to be a man. So some people just approach things differently, bro. Some people have had it rough, so they say, now I'm enjoying my Liz. And sometimes it's the other way around. Some people have enjoyed for the whole 28 years. Now from 29 to 41, there's some hard workers and they just want to be head down and stuff. But people talk too much, bro. Focus on your own.
What do you think?
About what?
About Peter Pan syndrome. Do you think that's a thing? Like, do you agree with this?
I mean, like, what it is, it's a name of something, of a condition. Do I know a lot of people that fit into that? I don't know.
So now that she said that they're 40-year-olds, everyone here pretty much is single. You're pushing 40, you're not married. Do you think, so is it possible someone can say that this applies to you?
No, not really.
Why can someone not say it applies to you? You party, you host events.
Do I party?
You host events, you're out, you're always socializing, you're not committed, you're not in a relationship.
But I'm saying it also says that goes for, and which is not even my vibe whatsoever.
But I'm saying, is it not possible?
Do you go for your age mates?
Well, I go for younger girls, not fucking like 22 or...
So what age?
Probably like what, 29, 30?
So
Good age.
Is it good age? So hold on. So my point is, someone can look at you and say, "Oh, you're just outside, like you're just living your life."
Not.
Someone. So
and then they'll just be wrong.
So that's what I'm saying is like, how do they know who is Peter Pan syndrome? Do you get it?
But I'm saying they'll be wrong. But I'm saying, for instance, they've just got a name, Peter Pan syndrome, and some criteria for it in it. So it's like, okay, cool, that's what it is. Now, if someone says that, and I'll be like, okay, cool. What part of my life do you know?
And my thing is, okay, I'm not pushing 40, but I'm in my 30s. What if I just don't care to get married? Like, is that a sign of me maturing? Do you get it?
No, it's because they expect you to live by what they live by, the standards that they live by.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
It's got other definitions, isn't it? If you're doing everything that they say that you've got there, then cool, then you've got it in it. Is it wrong to have it? Maybe it's not in it, but it's like, if you're doing what it says you're doing, then you've got Peter Pan syndrome. If you're not, then you're not in it.
Let me ask you a question then. Do you think Diddy has Peter Pan syndrome?
I'm not talking about Diddy, bro.
Why not?
I'm asking that question.
Do I think he's got it?
Because that's basically what he's doing.
No, but I feel like, what is...
all the time, dating young
but he's just... I think he's just... in the Bible it says it's hard for the rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven, innit? It's because of shit like this. He's got infinite options, infinite money to fund it. God knows what I would be doing if I had £1 billion and...
Cocaine, definitely. I told you. Coke. Coke.
In fact, that's why, it's crazy.
A1 Perico.
Isn't it, yeah? I feel as though you think like you've got the billions already, innit? Mm-hmm. Which is why you're on that vibe.
I don't know why you associate my desires with money. I don't think you need money.
What do you mean? Because I know your vibe already. You've got that energy of you can't wait to make it so you can shit on everybody that was shit on you, man.
Why do you think my intention is to shit on people? I've never...
No, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
No, because I've heard you previously, when you speak previously.
Go on.
Your energy is that of, oh my God, you didn't want me now, so I'll never ever want you again energy in it. Or watch when I'm up.
But I don't... Okay, let me clarify something, yeah? I don't think there's.
And by the way, you're doing the thing that you say I do, isn't it? In regards to a conversation's going one way, and then I interject, and then we go in a different direction.
Wait, why? How? What were we talking about?
I asked about Diddy. Also.
Yeah, because we're talking about the Diddy thing, isn't it? And I think he's got Peter Pan syndrome. And now we're speaking about basically.
I'm not on him, bro. You're the one who brought me into it.
Just off. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't. I've never ever said, "Oh yeah, I can't wait to flex on anyone." I don't think anyone's going to be relevant.
No, but you got the flexing energy, innit?
I am because I'm a flex. They just people just might not see that I'm a flex, but unfortunately, yes, when certain things materialize, people will see it now. Do you know, I noticed the last week here, so we'll talk about it if you want. But what I've noticed is like, bro, all of a sudden, man's getting more traction on my page, like more like verified, actual. You know, it's verified, but it's not because you got 1,000 followers. It's actually people in the game like are liking man's posts. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but fuck it, man. Yeah, maybe I don't know who's changed the algorithm for you lot to see this, but yeah, I've been this guy. It's not, I don't see it as, when I'm up, like it's not flexing. It's just like some people are going to be late to the party, but just because you've arrived, that doesn't mean I'm going to still have time. Like I've moved on as well. Trends change. You get like, we always end up talking about women, but there's always a mad time when the girls, there's always this window where she starts feeling you. She might have not felt you, but there's this window, whether it's short, whether she just had her heart broken, whatever, there's just this little window where she's, one chick in my gym, I clocked it the other day, one white girl, like, I've been going to the gym for years. This girl's never really looked at me. The other day, she just couldn't stop. And maybe I had something on my face. I don't know. But all of a sudden, this thing is preying, man. Maybe she had a man the whole time before. And today she didn't have a man. So like her energy is just different. But she was on me. But I'm like, what's going on? I'm even getting irritated. I'm like, why are you looking at me so much? You've never looked at me before. So my point is, I've never said, I can't wait to get my money and flex. Because I feel like I'm already in a position of flex. You just don't see the value in me. That's on you. But by the time you do, I'm not even going to be caring what you got going on. Do you understand? So
why not?
Because I think
why should he though?
No, I'm saying in the instance where he's on her to begin with.
I'm not talking about, because what I'm saying doesn't apply to women solely. It applies to business, life, opportunities. Because once you're popping out songs like, oh, come do my podcast. Well, how'd I come to your fucking podcast now before you don't want me to come to your podcast? You get it? So it doesn't apply, but it's not about flexing. It's just about at that point in life, I might not look at you or your platform as of value. It's not about, I can't wait to shit on you.
In terms of, to me, that vibe of, okay, cool. Back then you didn't want me, now you're all on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the vibe I get. And you just basically said it. It's not negative.
But it's not because you didn't want me. It's because right now I might just not see the value in doing XYZ with you. Do you get what I'm saying? Because, okay.
What's that? Okay. Justin,
it's just that by then their team might not be popping no more. Maybe they're on a decline now, so they're seeing who's rising, and you have to be a rising star. Hey, do you want to spin? Do you know what I'm saying? But it's not really, you didn't see me, so fuck you. It's not with animosity.
It won't be fuck you.
Yeah, it'll just be like, nah.
Right,
but
sometimes.
Yeah, maybe.
It could be something.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
It depends on how people treat you as well.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's what it is more than anything.
In fact, about what was it? Not even just Diddy. Let's say the Cassie aspect of it. Do you know what I've noticed a lot about girls now? Now it's not just girls. Some guys do this as well, innit? Yeah, but they do. Do you know when they talk about women and accountability? Yeah. Now, obviously, during the Cassie case, and stuff, there's instances where Cassie would be actually instigating some of the freak-offs that they're talking about. And as a guy, I feel like women certain times, they expect guys to have compassion, more compassion than we have. Because, for instance, they'll be like, oh yeah, but obviously she was coerced to do certain things. Obviously she was groomed, isn't it? But it's like, I feel as though certain times they expect men to be softer with them when in our lives, no one ever sees, and even R. Kelly, God forbid to even use his name, no one gives two fucks that this guy was molested himself, isn't it? And I'm not saying they're right or they're wrong for this, isn't it? I'm saying, but once you do the crime as a guy, no one gives a fuck what happened to you in order to get to that way.
You're speaking fact.
You go to a school, you kill two people. No one cares that this guy was molested by his uncle 2 weeks ago, and when he does it,
they don't care about that story.
A Cassie situation happens. All of a sudden, obviously, she did that. But obviously, Diddy took her when she was 18, said she wasn't allowed to. Yeah, but all of a sudden, why do you want us to care about that now?
Yeah.
Like, no, we don't care. Did she do the crime? Yes, she did the crime. So she should also suffer the consequences of doing the crime.
I think the difference in the examples is simply the fact that the quote unquote catalyst, like the main person, is still in the story, and the story is as it relates to them. If the story was about Cassie, if it was a Cassie case, and she separately was on trial for if she was under a recall and whatever and all this, and then they were looking into Cassie's behavior, and then it now turned out it's because of Diddy, it's possibly, most likely, women will still be like, yeah, but look, she was a victim, but there will be more focus on Cassie. However, the case is about her actual abuser, and so people are like, yeah, well, it doesn't really matter what she did because it's not about her. Do you get what I'm saying? So I suppose the same thing with Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez, which I, from the beginning, didn't believe he just randomly got up and shot someone like that. But cool. Now that there's a lot more, I don't want to say there's actually evidence, even though it's being presented as such. Now there's more quote unquote clarification of stories about being a woman who shot Meg. It's still like, yeah, but it was Tory. Do you get what I'm saying? Because technically that woman is not on trial. Had it been her on trial from the start, then you might still get Tory blame, but more people will focus on her. However, it's because the man's on trial.
For instance, with women, when it's a woman on display, they care about the villain origin story.
Yes, I'm saying,
like, I'm saying, like, for instance, you know the one that Kim Kardashian released from prison? She was a prostitute on the streets, boom, boom, boom. Then she was sleeping with somebody, and then she killed a guy, and then she got him freed out of prison. And it's like, women want to hear the woman's origin story. Yeah. And there's a reason why they, like, someone like Hitler, can't get, if you start delving into the reason why somebody is like that, they don't want you to do that because it will start humanizing the person, isn't it? But it's like certain times when I've been clocking, it's almost like when it's a woman in the firing line, why is she like that? But when it's a guy, did you do the crime? Yes.
Anything,
that's it. Finish.
Anything where women are the victim, it's going to be like that. Anything where women are the victim, especially at the hands of a man, that's it. Forget about it.
That's way to control the narrative.
It's like, oh yeah, she killed her husband 3 times, but what did he do? She shot him in the head 3 times. Yeah, obviously, he hit her one time.
He did something.
He did something to her.
Yeah, but he must have done something for her too.
He must have.
Or her basically, she's crazy. Her uncle used to do something to her. Yeah. So obviously, that messed her. So she shot him 3 times. Free her. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if it's a guy, they don't give no 2 fucks. No. We're not hearing your side of no fucking story.
Okay. Obviously, you said Tory. Some people believe Tory shot Meg. Some people no, or some people believe that he didn't, and it was and it was her name's Kelsey. Kelsey. The fact that Kelsey had to go and get immunity, before even attending the court case or before she spoke, says a lot. It says a lot. So when it comes out, and also I heard that Meg went and got a restraining order on Tory. If the guy's in jail for 10 years, you're going to go get a restraining order 2025. I believe it was this year, beginning of this year. Restraining orders don't start, it's going to start in 10 years. It starts from the moment they've filed the restraining order. Meaning, if the restraining order is now 5 years, clearly this guy's coming home, or something must be happening for this guy to come home for you to get a restraining order. Because if I was Tory, I'm boxing you. In fact, you put me through hell.
No,
let me land. I don't care. I'm boxing you. You've put me through hell. You have put me in prison knowing I haven't done anything to you or done what's been said anyway. Yeah. The only reason why I feel like Tory's X'd himself is because he was then, I think there was messages of when he was apologizing to her and whatever, and they made it seem like, he was apologizing because he shot her. I think he was apologizing because we tried to move to
because of the situation.
Yeah, because he tried to move to Kylie. And they were there. But if you listen to Tory's music, this is Tory's problem. He's been on this since youth, man. All these chicks tapes, that's what he does. He'll move to the brethren, then this brethren, and that's why he gets in trouble. But this one, they took it to a different level.
But you know what's crazy? Personally, I don't know. My vibe is with this situation, I don't know who done what to anybody, isn't it? Because too many things is crazy to me.
That's a good cover. I like that. That's a
What
good
do you
cover. Yeah, you saved yourself.
How? How's that saying
I
myself?
don't know. He don't want you.
No, what I'm trying to say is I don't know because, like you say, for instance, you call somebody you're currently in prison for shooting somebody. Why would you then? Why would you call somebody up? Yeah. And say apologize for that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it was in prison.
No, he was. That's what they got the phone recording.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's a prison call. But also, what's it called? What else did he do? Yeah, but also at the time she was in hospital with what was it, Meg?
Who, the Kelsey girl?
Yeah, which means at the point where she had been shot, she was in hospital with the girl that she shot.
Yes, sir.
Which doesn't make any sense to me, innit? Like, I don't know why one would do that, innit?
But okay, so
my vibe is I just don't know, innit? I don't know. I can't have conviction either way of who's done what.
the night it happened, yeah, this is what I'll say. The night it happened, obviously my boy showed me, oh look, that I'm like, bro, I don't believe that's what's happened. I said, this is without any details of the story. I said, I guarantee you there was an argument and a woman, I said, because I didn't know about the Kelsey, I said, I bet Meg grabbed the gun. And their man started wrestling over the gun and the gun went off. Wallahi, that's what I said. Cool. So it emerges that, okay, glass, whatever, or bullet fragment. I said, whatever it is, a man didn't shoot her and say, dance, bitch. Even though that didn't come out. That also didn't come out on night one.
Lies, man.
That also didn't come out on night one. But I was like,
yeah, bro.
That also didn't. That story didn't come out on night one. But I was like, I guarantee there was a struggle over a gun. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, lo and behold, yeah. There's now arguments that it was fired in the air. So if the gun, if Kelsey was shooting the gun in the air and Tori grabbed the arm, like, what the fuck are you doing? And it went off. I can understand how Kelsey still goes to hospital with Meg because I was never trying to shoot you. I was just doing a lot in it. We were all drunk. Apparently everyone's drunk. Everyone's blacking out. Oh shit. What the fuck? What do you mean? Her leg's bleeding. What's happened? My girl, my bad. Of course I'm going to go to hospital with you. Because obviously I wasn't ever trying to shoot you. I shot the gun in the air. My man grabbed my arm and the gun's gone off and now you arguably have either been hit by the bullet, shrapnel, or you stepped on glass. Whatever it is, you've been injured, innit? And that was not my intention. So of course I'm going to hospital with you. So that's how I can see a situation where two girls argued, guns gone off, but I've still gone to hospital with you because I never really...
So do you think she's actually, do you reckon, because in my head, for instance, my vibe is, why is she saying my man did this? It's such an evil lie. So either she was incapacitated or so drunk she doesn't know what happened.
Or it's possible, my man, like, it's possible. I'm just thinking of scenarios where, like, everyone's saying, listen, just say I did it. Them not thinking, no one's thinking it's going to go where it's gone. But now us three in this car, us are all drunk, like, listen, just say I did it. We'll sort it out. We can get away with it. Like, you just say it was me or whatever.
But the issue with that is she told the police that, nothing happened.
Cool. But then I've told you don't say that. You go home and your handlers, your management, everyone else telling you, hey, listen, you've got this, he did this, and this is how we're moving forward with this. Do you get it? Everybody has a plan on how they think they're gonna. I don't think everything is Illuminati. Everything is just more so like marketing. Hey, this is the best course of action and defense for us. It's just like in divorce court. Sometimes a woman someone's telling me that their ex has put in a thing talking about molestation and that as a claim just to get what she needs out of. Doesn't mean she knows she arguably, I don't know, I'm not in a relationship, but as far as he's concerned, she knows I didn't ever do that, but she has to put that into source. That's why divorces get nasty, innit? What people are saying. So in this situation, I might have told you, yeah, bro, don't worry about it. We'll just sort it out 50-50. My insurer calls me and says, that nigga hit you. His car hit yours, and this is how we're going to do it. Oh, okay, cool. So I blindsided you. I'm not saying that's what happened. I don't know, but I can hear scenarios where two people might think this is a good idea. We go off, and then uncle and auntie said, "Hey, this is the real way we're going to handle it." And then you just lost out. You got blindsided, and I'd rather save me than save you. And I think Tori also thought he's going to be a real nigga. You can't snitch on girls.
Yeah, that's.
He thought I'm going to be.
That annoyed me.
Yeah, I'm going to try and be a real man. I can't snitch on two women and say it wasn't me. She shot her. Listen, I'm going to take an L that way. Probably didn't think he's going to get birded off.
Can I ask you both a question? Yeah, if that's you in that situation, are you saying the girl shot?
Yes.
100%. You think I care if you want to now call me a snitch or anybody wants to? My freedom is important, bro. Especially this guy has kids. You know what I'm saying? He has a career, he has a family he's looking after. Because you want to do cool guy, you didn't want to say
that's what it was. Yeah, I think
you want to do cool guy, you didn't want to say that this girl shot you. That's dead.
I think that's the real story here for the man and everyone is this whole sense of what is the definition of real, because the definition of real is always like self-sacrifice for someone else's benefit these days.
Who you are, bro.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like the whole term, I think it's okay, real nigga, like that's the problem. Like the whole, more time when we say someone's a real nigga, they're a criminal, fam. I said, my man's a real nigga. No, he's a criminal. He's a criminal. And snitching and not snitching is always to defend criminals. It's the best insurance policy we've got invented for criminals. What do we have for the victims? We always have insurance policy for criminals. Like, oh, don't snitch on who? Usually,
Yeah,
people
but that's only if you're within the you're within a circle. 100%.
No, they're calling.
It's only in the quote unquote cool circles, isn't it? Yeah,
They call Kid
Of
Cudi
the
a
crime
snitch.
Normal civilians, they don't go by none of that stuff.
They call Kid Cudi a snitch because Diddy blew up his car and he's
Yeah, but who
testifying.
did?
People, innit?
Yeah, but and those are the people that look to that.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying, because I don't care about what you lot are saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so in terms of in normal people life, no one gives a fuck about.
But the problem is there's too much overlap in I'm not going to say black community, but in a lot of communities, there's too much overlap in what they see as, I'm like, whose rules do you live by? I'm a tax-paying citizen. I'm not a snitch. I am telling the police officer that somebody tried to implicate me in a crime or someone tried to attack me. Officer, yes, it was him. I'm a what? A what? I'm a smart man, bro.
Just like pop culture and black culture are too intertwined, isn't it?
Yeah, it's too much overlap.
And then people are living by that. Like, bro, you're in prison right now because you didn't say understand. That's what, because if he gets understand and says, it wasn't me that shot her.
Yeah.
It was her.
But then they'll start getting him into tell most. That's like Gunner's a snitch. They say, because he's like, yeah, it's a gang.
But why did he pay for, you know what's crazy? Like I said, on my life, my vibe is, I can't imagine a scenario where Tory Lanez goes to a girl, says, because of whatever argument, gets a gun and shoots her in the foot. And plus, there's too many things that don't align with him doing that. One, if you shot someone in the foot, there'll be a real injury there, isn't it?
She was twerking 2 weeks later, bro.
Yeah.
On Instagram
So
Live.
you didn't, obviously, they said she hasn't got
Instagram
actually...
Live.
The gun wasn't pointed towards her foot and was blasted, isn't it? Whatever happened and the gun's gone off, glass or whatever has happened, isn't it? But in my head, I feel as though we'll never ever find out what the actual true story is, isn't it? Because none of it makes sense. Why are they... Your friend, this is your best friend in life. Yeah, your best friend in life. You found out she fucked somebody, or something. And a boy, the boy that you've been caning as basically shot her in the foot, you will still be friends with her at that point in time. You will comfort her in some sort of way.
No, I think it's because...
if a boy shoots your best friend in the foot...
No, I'm talking about in the situation, I think...
They were both fucking Tory.
Yeah, Kelsey was fucking him first, I think. Yeah, Kelsey was... And obviously, Meg being the star, whatever. And then now he's collected Meg.
He was about to be a hat trick.
He was about to be... It was literally that. He was about to... And they were both saying, you lot mad.
The real lesson, the real takeaway from me, from all this Tory Lane stuff is, it don't matter how tall you are, bro. Just... It don't matter. When I see man them stressing about height, that's my real takeaway. I'm like, why? From the beginning, that's been my real takeaway. I'm like, broski, height don't mean nothing, bro. She's called the stallion, bro. Bro is taking it down. So don't worry about your height. Don't worry about your hairline.
That's what I was going to get at, though. The fact that he was collecting Kelsey, then he collected Meg.
Yeah.
I think Meg's done that before. Like
They said that. They said that. But all I'm saying is, brother, you be short, man. Stay on your grizzy, bro. There's so you can collect, bro. You can collect. That's all, listen, just work. They say I'm a red pill guy because I keep telling the man to focus on yourself. You will get what you want.
What the red pill is?
That's what I said about people changing definitions and stuff. So that's the same thing I'm saying about settling. People don't want to use the English the definition of the word. Why do you keep buying drinks and not be surprised by the taste?
No, because they're not mine. I used to buy them from the guest, isn't it? I wasn't expecting that. Usually it's the pineapple drink, isn't it? This is cola.
Oh. But yeah, man, I feel like just
experimenting, bro.
So yeah, man. Hey, okay, cool. Can we just talk about some other shit real quick? Yeah.
Go on.
What's your current like battle? What are you battling right now? Like, what's your what are you going through? Like that, it doesn't have to be super deep, but like, what's your thing? Like, what's your battle right now?
maximizing more of my opportunities.
Sounds good. Tell me more.
I'm gonna break it down. Yeah. Like in terms of like self-employment. You know what I'm saying? Creating more opportunities for myself. Hence why I haven't cut my hair. You know what I mean? I've given myself a target. I haven't given myself a target. I want to hit that target before I cut my hair.
So trying to be me.
I'm not trying to be
Trying to be me, but
you inspired me. No, you inspired me. But I'm not trying to be.
Obviously, I know you're not trying to be.
I'm not trying to be. But yeah, it was like, bro, I felt like, okay, I'm always out here. I'm always doing stuff. Like, you always see me working and stuff like that. But I need to maximize more on these opportunities. And I think that's a big problem for me right now. I'm doing what I need to do, but...
What was your thought the last time you were like rattled? Like, what was the last time like you was just like, what was the last thought that got you just, fuck, man?
Probably yesterday night or this morning, bro.
Is it what happened?
It's just thinking about shit. Thinking about the same shit, innit?
Tell me, give me more.
Well, obviously...
I want to capitalize off your personal life. I want to post this online. Go on.
Are you mad?
Yeah, I want to... Ain't no clapping over here, bro. That was... What tears to your eyes? What frustrated you?
I think it's... Obviously, a couple of days before I left prison, I spoke to one of my friends and I was like, bro, he's like, gee, you don't really look too happy. I think I've said this to you before, like, you don't really look too happy. I was like, bro, 'cause I'm going back to the real world, bro. Here, there's no rent, bro. There's no rent. Obviously, it's a dickhead thing being in prison, but here, there's no rent. Light is on. You know?
That's scary, bro. Like, to think like that.
You know what I'm saying? But it's the honest, it's truth, because when you come out, bro, you are set up to fail as a ex-convict, whatever you want to call it. Bro, they're not making it easy for nobody. I'm not saying they should, because some people, not trying to be fucky, but some people don't even deserve to leave prison, bro, for the crimes that they've done, innit? Abusing children, women, and even men, whatever. But bro, it is real. When now you're in that lifestyle, it's like, bruh, you actually see some things. It's like, you've made it so difficult for me to get to here. But if I don't do it, I'm a problem. I'm not good for the society. Or if I take a different route to get to here, I could possibly...
No, sorry.
I could possibly go back to where I just came from. So it's like, right, they make you jump over hurdles to be a better person. And that's just something that I've
okay, that's when you was in prison. What was the thought that happened yesterday?
Thinking about that, it's like, bro, I'm still thinking the same way. Like, right, it's rough outside. You know, if you're not careful, there's no light. There's no roof if you're not careful. So yeah, man.
What about you?
Well, I told you, man, already, man, isn't it?
What?
Okay, yeah, cool. So
I get married.
Huh?
I get
I'm about getting money, yeah, but basically
married.
Yeah, as in basically knowing what I want my life to look like, but knowing there's certain shit I need to do now. Like one, like I said, I want to know who my wife is, and I believe. And I might even edit that part out, innit? But I'm saying in terms of, it's one of them. It's like, you want to get married, you know what you want your life to look like, but you know that, even though I'm not really, really on it now, if I want to be there later, I need to do shit now. Or innit?
What do you think you need to do now?
Well, go out, I guess, isn't it? Go on dates and stuff, isn't it? Actual intentional dates, isn't it? That. None of these shits that I be going on, bro. Like I said, I'm the easiest nigga to link. I've got a fucking date on the 27th of fucking... It's not coming out, yeah. I've got a date on the 27th for fucking June.
Already?
What?
No. It's May now, bro.
Yeah, no, but I've got one in the future, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm going on holiday before then.
Okay. When you come back, always.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out.
I go on dates with people that I know are never going to be the wife.
So why'd you go on the dates?
Sometimes just to collect, innit? It's just a means to an end, innit? Like, I'm not like you said, innit? I'm not a guy that bare girls will look at and just want to suck my dick off. Sometimes it might happen, but I'm saying, so certain girls, they're not whores like that. They need to sit down in order to justify their behavior later.
Why do they have to be whores?
You said that now. You said that.
Why do they have to be whores?
You said that on.
I'm gonna
No. Bucky and Daniel's mama. He said, why
Why do they have to be whores?
Certain girls are not just having you fuck them without a sit down.
Yeah,
so you didn't sit down.
You spending bread.
But it's one of those ones.
Where are you going on holiday?
It's not even. It's a destination wedding, isn't it? Greece.
You know, for a second, I thought the day was the holiday would be going there. I was going to say, bro, you're in a different league to what
No, but that is a vibe, though. That's a vibe, 100%, man. I feel like more of that needs to happen.
We're playing different sports, if that's what you're doing.
But sometimes, some of these dates, bro, you might as well go on a little mini holiday.
I do not miss that, but like there are as much as I don't want a relationship, there's certain things that I would like to that I haven't experienced. That I've never been on a holiday with a girl before.
That's a vibe.
And there's obviously like even right now I'm on annual leave, yeah. So just to go into what I was asking you lot, I asked you because I was going to tell you what my thing is, yeah? That's it, really.
Yeah, that's what you do, man.
Yeah, like, bro, the last couple of days, I've just been feeling low, I'll be real. And it's nothing to do with that. It's just like my social life has taken a real hit because of my job, innit? So now it's like bank holiday weekend, I'm off for a week, but I've got nothing to do, bro. Like I've got...
Because of your work.
Because of my... No, I don't work too hard. I've been doing this, I work shift work. I've done this work for 8 years. So like, bro, my friendship shit, like, bro, I want to say that fuck all my brethren, bro. Like I need new friends, you get what I'm saying? Because... Bro, I'm off. I've got nothing to do. I've got no one to link. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in terms of even just like my boys, like, yo, we lot on. Everyone's doing whatever they're doing. So, like, bro, I realize like I rely too much on people for
enjoyment.
Yeah, but then am I wrong? Do you get it? Because like you're meant to link up with your friends. You get it? But now, because I've never been about when there's stuff, I don't even know when there's stuff on. I don't know what anyone's doing. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. So. Yeah, that's what is doing me right now.
Do you know what it is though? I would say try new things though, because I think you're looking for stuff that you've probably been around before. For example, like the day parties and stuff like that. Bro, I'll be honest, a lot of people are trapped in the same cycle. They're doing the same shit. A lot of people don't actually travel as much. They don't do staycations in different cities and stuff. Go and experience. There's so much to do, bro. So you can go and take some time off. You can go to Birmingham for a weekend, or you can go to Liverpool or whatever.
With who?
And got no one. Wait, and that's what. Hold on. That's my other battle. Yeah, is I feel like I need to try and really embrace this solo thing, but that's air as well. I can't lie.
That's what I was gonna say. You have to try at least though. You haven't travelled by yourself.
I have.
You came back home.
I've done it twice. I've done that one, but not because I was by myself, but that was because of the place. I went to Portugal and I came out the next day, bro.
Why?
The hotel was disgusting. And I tried to find the next thing and it was cheaper to just fly home. £50 to change the flight. I went back home, bro. I said it's not that deep. I was only here for extra 2 nights. So fuck that, man. But yeah, even this week, I was looking for a last minute trip. I was like, I'm still looking. I might fly out on Wednesday. But I'll be real, bro. I don't care about all this Cyprus, Turkey. It don't appeal to me. I'll be real. So yeah, that's the only time when I might want to fly out with something and try, and I'm saying just to be with a babes. But other than that, nah. And then
that shisha cap or something.
Sorry,
I got shisha with a girl or something and just. Yeah, but I'm saying no. But you say you ain't got no one to like chill with and shit, bro.
Nah, I'm not saying I don't have anyone to chill with. Let's be clear. What I'm saying is just with my friends. Like I just find that I just feel like my bridges are boring, bro. That's just the best way to describe it. Everyone's boring. Like no one's on nothing. Like I ask everyone, like, what you on this bank holiday? When I say this, everyone, there's only gonna be like 3-4 people I'm gonna ask. Like, what you lot saying this bank holiday? Nothing.
It's a bank holiday.
But that's when...
Nah, because it's too much. Bank holiday usually sounds... It's a lot. I'm not on that as well.
This is like the third bank holiday. Like
but then I'm seeing other people and man's going DOT, man's going recess line. Like, everyone's governed, but like, it's...
Yeah, man.
I don't know,
that is... You hit the nail on the head. All that is air. It's boring.
Why is it boring? Do
you know,
I get why your friends ain't on that. I'll link you, man. Let's go to a little restaurant or something.
But they're not on that. Like, obviously everyone's...
Are you sure? Have you asked them?
When was the last time you went to
it sounds like you want a big elaborate...
When was the last time you went to the art gallery or something? No, I'm asking you a question, bro.
I feel you on that one, man.
Well, what's wrong?
No, I'm saying it'll be a vibe if I go there, but to plan it and go, nah, man, that's dead, man.
Well, you can go there with one man.
Yeah,
like this and
you lot are talking about dates.
Everything is better when you go with a girl.
It doesn't have to be a date.
But you lot are talking...
You have a lot of female friends. I know you do.
It's because he's very pale. He doesn't want to spend £1 on a girl.
No females, bro. Is what I'm getting at. You know,
I don't even have any girl that I would say let's go out right now. I'll be real. Like, yeah, there's no girl I can think of that I want to. There's not one girl that I want to be like.
Why? Because you don't want to spend.
No, you got that. Who cares about that, bro? Man can do that. I just don't want to. There's no one that I'm like, oh yeah, I want your company.
There's not some girls. Just a girl. She just got a fat back and she's cool. I tell you, just don't want to be around her.
Yeah, that's how Wahala starts, bro. Yeah, thank you, bro. You don't get it, bro.
That's the bad people online.
See me, yeah? I live for that type of shit. Certain times, I just like being around beautiful girls.
Same, but you know what, yeah?
But you don't want to finance it.
Nah, why you keep talking about that? There's nothing to do with that.
No, well, it's okay. So you like being around beautiful girls. What stops you from being around beautiful
I have to be in the mood, bro. Like, I have to be in the mood to like say, bro, you see you, yeah? Bro, you just have to be in the mood. That's just the best way to describe it. Like,
But you said you see you, yeah?
no, because it's not really about you. Because obviously,
Yeah, it's not about me.
it's not about you, but you have to be in the mood to do certain things. Like, I think, in theory, you just be around a beautiful girl. Sometimes you get around a girl and you just be like, bro, what am I doing, bro? Why am I here, bro? Like, what's going on right now? So yeah, I hear you, but I just don't. I have a talk. But what I will agree with you, and it's not about the girl. I have a bad relationship with money. I got a really bad relationship with money, which is my other battle. Because for example, I'm sitting here at home now. This is yesterday, but I went to bed because I was just overthinking. I was like, okay, I want to book a holiday. But I don't know that I don't know if I actually want a holiday because I feel like I need a holiday, or is it because I'm seeing bare people flying out right now and it's May, and in my mind, I want it to be, it's Memorial Weekend right now. I plan to be in Miami. So this all intertwines with the friend thing, because I remember like in January, December, I was like, oh, right, I'm off in May. I'm off Memorial Weekend. I was thinking, right, I think I want to go do Memorial Weekend, Cancun or Miami. I was talking like this. So obviously I'm showing a couple people, oh, I got a question to ask you. Look, I'm going to ask you right after. I'm going to stop and ask you this question, yeah? So I'm showing a couple brethrens, everyone's popping it down. They're my friends. So every time I show my brethren something, they pop it down. I'm like, okay, cool, fuck it. Whereas that's what I'm battling, that I should just be on this whole, I should book it. Go America.
Not Miami.
You say that, but there's people that say that.
Well, me personally, you go Miami with some people.
You say that, but then there's people that will go on there once, and that's how you meet new people. And
Lord,
do you get it? So that's
I've been Miami.
Go on.
Not probably though. I was a full man.
Yeah, I think for me, 'cause again, I don't have a batch. So it's not like we're throwing ideas in a group chat. I'm literally throwing ideas to individuals that I think I might see as levels to do X, Y, Z with. Yeah. And then obviously then once you throw it to this individual, you got to think about who else will be compatible in this scenario. So I'm friends with batches of friends. I'm not in a batch of friends. You get it? And I'm just finding that everyone who is whatever pursuing their own personal relationships or whatever, it's just changing a little bit, and everyone's just not on what I'm on. And I understand that, because obviously I'm still pursuing a different type of life, innit? And maybe it's just time to move on. Yeah, I'll be real.
From your friends?
Yeah, I'll be real. Like,
you not be their friends anymore.
Just move on. Like, your algorithm changes. Yeah, it's still my dog, but we're just the person I used to see it all the time with is just not their season no more.
When did the idea of Miami come into place?
Late last year.
Late last year?
Yeah, like late last year, started this year. So obviously I show people and everyone's like, oh yeah, I hear it. But nah, so obviously that pops down. So now you think, okay, cool.
Have they done it before though?
I'm on different people, some yes, some no, innit? But everyone like, yeah. So now you don't have that vim, like, yeah, let's book it. You need someone like else, yeah, come, what, Miami, yeah? Hey, you man, come, let's book it. Cool, gas, now you're working towards Miami. So anyway, left it, cool. Nothing. So then, boom, I'm off this weekend. Like, in fact, I was going to work last week. They was like, no, you're off. And I was like, what? I was like, cancel that. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just hit me as a shock. Do you get what I'm saying to you? So,
feel for you, boy.
What I was saying is that to bring that back into my relationship with money is like, so yeah, I was like, I never spend money without feeling bad for spending money. It doesn't matter. So for example, this year I've just been on the stacking thing, innit? So now I'm going to stack. I'm like, I could skip a holiday because I forgot about Miami. I'm like, I'll skip a holiday. I'm just going to stack this year, go crazy. So I'm stacking, and then cool. Now I'm like, I want to go on holiday, but I know that no matter how much I spend, I'm going to feel like I've wasted that amount of money, even if it's on a holiday. Then if I want to go on holiday, I'm going to go and buy one or two more things from the shop, regardless. I'm going to buy some shorts. I'm going to buy some vests. So now that holiday that's meant to be 5 bills, you're going to spend a bag. You get it? Especially a man, you go do a little shopping, you're going to spend bread. And then I'm going to I went on 2 trips last year. I spent 5 bags in total. And I think I just started this year. I was like, fuck, man, I'm 5 bags down. I shouldn't think like that, but I do. I just have that relationship with money. Do you get it? So yeah, those are the things that
you're still holding on to trauma from you didn't have it.
Yeah. So even now, when I
used to live by fuck it. I used to even say it certain times. There's certain shit that I knew would hurt my bank account. I even used to scream, yeah! When I press enter. But my boys can vouch for this, isn't it? At certain times, you're like, once I had that thing, I feel great about having it. Yeah.
Do you know,
I don't.
I can't lie.
I feel great. Once I've got, I avoid that.
Do you know what? I didn't shout, but I remember there was a stage like when I was working, making good money, and I'll treat myself at least every other month to a nice shoe, like a nice designer kick, at least one. Yeah. And then there was
this guy, man.
The shoe that came. I said, this one's limited edition.
That shoe.
Yes, that shoe. Dammy knows about the shoe as well.
This part's not coming out.
It's coming fucking out. It's coming out.
It's not coming out.
And I said, yo. haven't got the bread right now, but I have it, but I haven't got it. Let me close my eye.
Sometimes you just say, fuck it.
Fam, I said fuck it in my head, bought it. Bro, that shoe, I said, this shoe's not going nowhere for
God to provide.
You know that?
God to provide.
God will provide, bro.
You know you're not supposed to spend this money. God to provide.
Bro, I spent that shoe, I spent that money, and I felt great, bro. I felt like, rah, I really wanted this. I worked hard. Maybe I was giving every excuse under the sun. Like, nah, yeah, you know, I need this one. You know.
But you know what I do in those situations? Certain times I'm like, how much money do you spend on stupid shit?
Yeah.
Stupid shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, do you know what? Like, I've spent some money on things that are low. I love buying tangible things, isn't it? Because when you're someone like me, like I said, I do these stupid linkages and stuff like that. It's like, I could easily spend this money, like say 4 bills or 5 bills here, on a stupid night where everyone's just eating and had drinks. Now I've got something tangible in it. So I love like spending money on tangible shit, innit?
See, I don't spend money, so anything I do sounds mad. I don't have anything designer. I don't think I've ever spent 2 bills on a date. I don't think I've ever done that. I don't drive anymore, so.
What do you do? Hop like that?
I just remembered one story.
Oh, about 2 bills on a date.
I got a ticket outside. I had to pay full thing as well.
Wait, after a date?
Yeah.
You got a ticket because of a date?
Boosting. I parked there because of the
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
I parked there. Bro, while we're boosting now, I'm boosting yard. You're trying to hold my hand. Get off me, man. No, because you're boosting. Get off me, man. No, I have to pay full ticket.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a pay fee. This was the first time I knew that there was these pay full things, no 50%. I'm thinking,
So yeah, what did my girl do though?
you're the reason why I'm here.
Yeah, well, now he's blaming her.
You can't do that, man.
I genuinely didn't want to go there. You know what? Let me be the nice guy. I said, let me take a B5.
You can't go like that. How you go like that?
It was reflex.
What did she say? Well, you mad? You mad at me?
No, this. I said, this is your fault.
Oh, right. You even blamed her?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm parking.
You ain't got kids in it.
I'm parking here. I'm parking here because
I didn't know that.
you didn't want to walk. You didn't want to walk, so you wanted to park there. Yeah.
This guy's a dickhead.
I know what sort of father you will be, but
What?
that sort of father where it's the chance for. You know, one time my dad, yeah.
No, I'm not gonna.
No, you know what my dad did to me one time? I fell over in school, isn't it? And my hand went into some
Stones and that, you got something.
No, it wasn't stone, it was like a stick. So my nerve was even popping out. So my dad took me to the hospital, yeah, and then he crashed his car on the way, yeah, to the hospital, yeah, on the way back. And then he was on the barber, it was my fault. And I'm thinking, bruh, how can you tell me this is my, I was like, year 5 or year 6. And then I was like, how's it my fault? I didn't tell him to fucking crash. My mom's like, yeah, but technically, yeah, if you didn't hurt your hand, then he wouldn't have went to the hospital. I was like, bro, so you're going to be like that, nigga?
But I would have told him, if you didn't have a kid, I wouldn't have hurt myself.
This one is, I don't want to walk. This is because it was with a bit of rain.
Oh.
Nah, I don't want to. No. This okay, cool.
So it's still your fault.
No, it's not. Really, truly, it's my fault because I agreed
to go out.
Okay, let's.
What about parking there?
No, I agreed to park there. I'm not talking about going there.
Yeah.
Oh no, going inside there, that's a whole different stuff. Oh, that story's for inside. Bro, so we parked there. I've agreed. I say less. I come out ticket. As soon as I saw the ticket, it's like this. Inside, I remember this clearly. I never knew what White Russian was. The drink in it. This looks good. Let me get White Russian.
She didn't like it.
I said, okay. I said, what? In fact, what the hell is White Russian? Found out vodka and Baileys. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to try it. You know, cocktail.
Yeah.
So, this not like you bad.
You bad.
What? Because it's not cheap.
I hear it.
Fam, finish up.
Yeah.
No, but it doesn't taste nice. You are asked. Are you sure?
Yeah. You wanted to try experiment with my money. You drink.
If I now say, nah, this is that, I'm now the guy that goes in the group chat now.
Yeah.
I was out with him. He didn't want me to buy it.
Yeah.
It's truth.
That's what I'm saying to you. So when you don't say go out with a girl, sometimes you go out with a girl is not straightforward as just going out with a girl. You go out with a girl, that can turn to a nightmare night very easily.
Yeah, that's if you don't know her.
Even if you, that's usually.
But you can know her. You can still know her. You can still turn into a nightmare, bro.
But I don't think I've had a bad experience. Like, to the point where not bad enough that I will remember, like, in terms of me just wanting to link a girl that I know or some sort, and it basically turned into like a terrible night. I feel like there should be some, and you're not speaking to anybody.
I've not had that mad bad experiences. I just had like, this is a waste of time experiences, you know what I'm saying? So.
But you two, you're hard on yourself as well and hard on other people. So you make it difficult to even enjoy something.
As I should be. The bar is in hell. No, I'm not hard on myself. And I hate when people say I'm hard on myself. I'm not hard enough on myself. Pause. What am I doing with my life that is so like I'm hard on? I'm not doing enough, bro.
This nigga's like, oh, you're hard on yourself, and you're like, no, I'm not hard on myself.
I don't like
what the fuck am I doing with my life?
No, I said I'm not hard enough on myself.
Yeah, but you are. But I'm saying you say that and follow it up with being hard on yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, because I'm not hard enough on myself. Like I should be doing more, bro. I should be doing. Bro, gee, fries in the bag, bro. Like always waiting around. I want to be the best version of myself. I don't care. Like, why am I even bothered about my bridges? Like, I feel weak for that. Like, I'm vexed. Like, man, I'm not even shouting, man. Or
it's mad to be vexed, though.
No, but
it's mad to be vexed because your boys ain't on what you're on. You should be vexed.
Not vexed. Like, obviously, I'm using.
No, that's not quality time. He wants to do Miami.
No.
That's still quality time.
No, but I'm saying in terms of Miami, one has to plan for.
Bro.
You don't go Miami like that.
Hear me out.
Your friends might be on some other shit. They might want to say to buy this, say to buy that. You can't be.
Miami, don't it?
Thank you.
Thank you. If you want to go to the cap with them, you can do.
You're not hearing him. It's not about Miami. Miami was just an example of one of the examples of times when I put something out there, people pop it down. They don't. Cool. Let me.
It's a big one to pop down, though.
No, but okay. Miami is an extreme example, but even when I went to B4, do you think them man?
Whoa.
Everyone.
It does. Sorry. Hey, I'll link in a bit. Yeah.
He wanted to let us know. He wanted to let us know. This is coming out. He wanted to let us know. You're on the podcast.
Say that again. Say that again.
Us?
You didn't free us properly.
I did a what?
Us?
Let me pre properly. Bring
That's what's correct. Bring the phone. Holding the phone to your ear.
I won't take a piss of my phone, man. I don't.
Let me see properly.
I don't have my phone now.
I can't even see them.
Don't touch my phone. You can't see them. Wait. Show both of you. Say that again. Anyway, I'll message you in like 30 minutes.
Make it 10. Then we have to wrap up.
Okay, cool. Okay, sweet.
Oh, for the football team.
But our game got muted today. They fucked us, bro. They fucked us.
Yeah, continue, sorry.
Yeah.
Big flex. Anyway, it's not about. I think you're focusing too much on the Miami. It's not really about Miami. It's just cool. Let me ask you another question. Let me tell you a story. I want to hear what you have to say about this. Yeah. So that's another thing. I was like, fuck the man, yeah. So hear this. I showed one of my boys about DLT motor, innit? So cool. I'm saying it. I was like, raw.
You gonna go?
I was on it. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that little video that they dropped, I was like, nah, fuck this. Cause bro, I can go to any of a lot of these things. I was pattern work. I'm like, yo, I showed a couple man pop down. Even when I went to B for last year, everybody was popping it down at first.
After they came.
Yeah, so now we end up getting a shit popped it down. Do you get? Then this year
I went. No.
After popping it down, and it became a last minute trip because one person went. So cool. What I'm saying, so now this year, none of them are on it though. Do you get? And I'm thinking, right, I want to go. So I'm gonna have to go by myself. Do you get? Because this year I know no one's on it. So cool. What I'm saying now,
You just pay for everything.
Huh?
I'll go. You just pay for everything.
You do it, you know.
So
See, money will do it for you.
I won't do that.
You 100% do it.
He's not going chuku. Why would you think I'll do that?
What? Why would I go? If you pay it, he'll 100% go.
Yeah, but you said I'll do. It's not about whether he'll do it, but whether I'll do it.
I feel like your heart is big enough to do it for
Bro, fuck everyone. My heart's small these days, bro. Fuck everyone, bro. Listen, just listen first.
I'm not paying for that, so the only way I'm going is you pay for it.
See, that means you're not on that. Do you get it? That's not. That's not. He's not on that. Listen, anyway, so cool. Yeah, so I showed my boy about DLT.
Don't chat to me like that.
I showed my boy about DLT.
Listen anyway. Yeah. Listen was too powerful.
I swear, I showed my boy about DLT and water. Yeah, so cool. We stay up. He's like, yeah, I'm on it. So this is one of my virgins. So we stayed up. We're looking for a we're looking for flights, whatever. Gassed. Eventually, just the is just looking a bit peak because that week I think there's other things on. So he's like, bro, fries in the bag, man. Let me sleep on this. Tomorrow I'll let you know. But I'm like,
Where are you looking for a though? Where are we looking at? Airbnbs?
Looking for a bro. So cool. He's like, he's not on it. The next morning he's like, bro, this is air. I'm not on it.
I'm not on it.
Cool.
Sounds heartbroken.
Few weeks later, bruv, a man calls me and says, oh, I don't want you to think I'm a snake.
Oh, he's just...
Yeah, that's right. See?
Wait. A man calls me and says...
I ain't even heard it, but he's a snake.
I show my boy like about DLT Malta. I'm like, let's go. We stay up. We're looking for accommodation, flights, whatever. Just one of my bridges. He's like, yeah. In the end, we've just exhausted the search at the time. He's like, bro, let me sleep on this. Let me get back to you, innit? Next day he goes, bro, I'm going to allow it. But I already knew he was going to say that. He's like, I'm going to allow it. I'm not going to go. So it's just deflated my energy. I'm like, fuck it. I've forgotten about it, written it off. Fuck the holiday. Just focus on the grind. A few weeks ago, he calls me. He goes, hey, bro, don't call me a snake, innit? But like... I booked it, innit? I'm going. Like, I booked it on a solo thing.
Nah, bro. He got influenced by somebody. He got influenced by somebody. Either a girl or...
Nah. Mara's not on party holidays.
He was always going.
I don't think he was going, nah. But so yeah, a man done that, and I was just like, have you ever seen that Idris Elba meme from when he's Stringer and played in The Wire, and he's just in the car and he just goes. And it was one of them ones. I was like, no, fuck everyone, bro. But so no, it wasn't him, but fuck everyone, bro.
He's not going on a solo thing, yeah?
I believe so, yeah. So I was like, words.
Right,
he's got to know other people that were there for sure.
He was influenced.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you know what
you find out other men are going, and then you
remember you said about the script. What was it? What did you say again about the criteria or whatever?
Yeah. I get you saying. Yeah, for sure.
But what does he look like?
No, he's calm. He's man them, but I But I guarantee he's one of the man them. One of his boys. He found out certain man are rolling. He's fuck it, man. Let me roll. Do you get it? I hear it, but like that's just how I'm in life. I'm just in a point where I'm like, it's time for me to just.
Because they probably got accommodation already.
Yeah, that's one guy though.
But I feel like a lot of my friends are just on different shit. It's not about. It's my mind, bro. I've processed my thoughts. I've assessed my situation. You get?
You need to go Brazil.
My virgins just ain't like. I saw you and your virgins on holiday, yeah, and a lot of those people I've seen you with them in different. Like I've seen a few of them already. So like I don't know if you have a circle or a clique, but like there's obviously a bit of commonality in that. So I feel like if you had something you wanted to do, you will throw that idea in. There's a group. I feel like you have a chat of got at least 5 people in there that 5 might say 4 might say no. There'll always be one person that might be interested in something that you're on. So for example, bank holiday, do you know of any motives that are on?
No, but I feel like none of us if somebody wanted to, I could, but I'm not on that vibe, innit?
Okay, that wasn't the question. Do you know if anyone's on anything? None of your brothers still
buy. One of my friends messaged me, funny enough, a few days ago on some vibe of bank holiday. What are you saying? Like link up, but he's on the vibe of let's go to a black home shisha.
Yeah.
But we haven't actually patterned it yet, innit?
But that's what I'm saying. At least like if you guys throw in a hat, people can say that. I don't have that, bro. So
but you do, because sometimes what I'm saying, no, because you're going on like this hasn't worked for you a couple times. There's been plenty of times that you've had a motive. Niggas went on holiday for you, like you said. That you did the IB for tickets.
What's the plenty of times? That's the one time.
That's one time. But I'm trying to say, for instance, you did the vibe. You said that you bought your niggas on Hyatt, and niggas were going to Hyatt for you. I'm saying just a few times it doesn't work out. Obviously, you know your friends better than I know your mates, isn't it? Yeah. What I'm trying to say is, some of these things that you're doing.
We're bringing up an example from 2020 and then bringing up an example from 2025. There's 5 years between that. What's your point?
Okay, what I'm trying to say is some of the things that you're doing are big and elaborate. some people might not have the financial capability to do some of the things.
But
that
I'm
you
never
wanna do.
talking about people that cannot, bro. Do you get it? Like, I know my friends, bro. Like, I'm not talking about people that can't. Like, well, I'm not unreasonable, and I don't. I'm not even the friend. That's what I'm saying. I depend on my friends for socializing, so I don't actually throw ideas a lot around. I actually depend and say, "What you lot doing?" I kind of wait around for people to show me what's going on because I don't know what's going on. I'm always working, bro. 8 years, I'm telling you, for 8 years, I've done the same job. I can't even tell you what events are on this weekend. I'm asking something. I swear, bro, I didn't even know this was on. Do you understand? So it's not like, oh, I'm being unreasonable and I'm the one telling my friend, hey, let's go Jamaica next week. I don't do that. Do you get it?
Yeah, but even the time frame you said the end of last year. Some people need longer than that, bro.
But them same people, I guarantee you, if something pops up in 2 months, they'll do it. It's just about who pops up, bro. I know what I'm talking about, bro.
I know. I'm not saying you don't know what you're talking
There's
about.
hierarchy in every group, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But like you said it's not your group. You said you
But
hang on to this.
I'm talking about like different friends. I'm just talking about over the year. I just know, and that's what I'm saying. I know my friends, innit? So I know my dad. Remember, I'm telling you something that frustrates me, and it's not about them. It's about my relationships. You get it? So sometimes I'm just like, fuck, man. Like, what's going on? Like, I need new friends. I'm not blaming them. It's not their fault. I need new friends, or I need to not rely on anyone or go out by myself, because otherwise you'd be stuck around waiting for people that are on what they're on. It's not their fault.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, for instance, some of the friends that you've got, obviously, I know you're not saying this, but I'm saying, for instance, if you was to lower the bar and make the bar literally just...
What's the bar, though?
I'm saying a chat... I'm saying going to the pub and having to sit down with them.
You're holding on to Miami as one example.
Yeah.
I just gave that as one example. Sometimes it's a motive, but then, like you said, someone might not be on a motive, or someone is not going to move a certain way in a motive. So there's just different reasons. I know it's like...
I understand what I'm saying, but I'm saying, for instance, I'm saying if you wanted to go...
Get food tomorrow. One of my bridges will roll to go get food, yes.
Yeah, and so I'm saying that those are still friends that you don't need to get rid of. They're just not on that level.
Okay, but if this is what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about going Nando's with my bridges. I'm talking about I want to travel. I want to go skiing. I want to go party in Manchester.
I feel you. What I'm trying to say is, but you are on the vibe of, you know what? I'm not saying,
and you can afford it.
Yeah, but I'm saying you're
and you would do it if someone else said it, but we're not doing that. That's my frustration. What are you telling me? I'm baffled.
No, what I'm trying to say is, for instance, these friends, because you said you need new friends.
Yes.
Cool. You need. Hey, stop! Don't try and fight me.
No, because when you want to shout, you shout about settling. I'm shouting about friendship. Go on.
Cool. I'm saying you're saying you need new friends, and I'm saying these guys that you're cool with. You said they will show up for you if in certain circumstances, but it's this particular one that they don't want to do with you in this particular time frame, isn't it?
No, you're still harping on about Miami.
I'm not talking about Miami.
What,
you said that they'll link you to the pub. They might not want to go on the motive.
Yeah.
So they're your friends in certain settings.
So I need new friends for new settings.
Yeah, no, that's fine. What I'm trying to say is, but you on the vibe of, these guys, it could be a one thing later down the line.
But I've said 100 times, I need new friends. Like, I don't know why we keep going on about them.
No, I don't know. No, but I'm saying, you said you need new friends.
Yeah.
I'm saying these current ones that you've got, it's not as though they're like bad friends, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm saying that you can keep them. So what you could do if you need to see them is literally just come down to the level that they can do.
They're not on a lower level, number one. Number
But
two,
I'm not talking about financially.
They're doing what he wants to do with other people at different times.
so they're not lower level, number one.
Someone else suggested it, for example. I'm not saying, but let's say I suggested something to them. They're like, oh yeah, cool. Let's be Moni suggested the same thing.
Number two, it's not about, but it's not about lower level or come down. It's just a simple fact of some people are just their way inclined. Some people are just their way inclined, bro. So and my thing is, it's not them. I need to rely on myself more. Remember, I said that at first. It's not about them. I need to start just going out more. Maybe even just go on. So don't wait for no one books out and tell people you booked it. They might jump on, because it's easier for people to jump on once you say I'm doing this. But once you're saying, oh, what do you think? You're giving someone too much power. And then sometimes if you're waiting, so this is me just learning in real time. Because right now I'm at home, I'm a bit frustrated. I'll be real, because I'm just
frustrated is crazy.
I'm not frustrated with people. I'm frustrated with myself. I'm frustrated because I don't want to be on ends, bro. I don't want to. Like, I'm in the hood. I'm in the ends. There's little youths on e-bikes and masked up. I feel like I'm in a movie. I'm seeing bare youths on e-bikes rolling in entourage. I'm hearing like my neighbor with mental health illness shouting. A man was shouting, "Allah Akbar, Martin today." I'm hearing this family fighting with each other. I'm no disrespect. I got bread, bro. Like, I'm not up, but I'm doing fine in life. I want to be around people that can inspire me. I'm making content. I've had a good week. I want to be inspired to make more videos. Like, I want to be doing my thing, bro. I'm just in the hood. I'm surrounded by, and then online, maybe like you're getting negative commentary. That I'm like, nah, I need to be around
Positivity.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Energy, sunshine.
The way you dress, they say you ain't got bread on that.
Oh, yeah. Don't even get me started. We can't even talk about that right now.
say
So we got
you're right,
right. Nah, he's some.
Everyone said that, if he had the money, then he'd be able to talk like this and stuff. Like, I've seen better.
I don't even know why.
I just
entertained.
We can't even get into that. Obviously, we're wrapping up. But my thing is like, I just feel like I'm in a period where
No, these niggas are evil. Sorry, they'll say anything to you.
Yeah, of course. We don't watch commentary like that. But like, yeah, I just feel like I've learned that I need to stop relying on people, innit?
Pele, man.
There's not a Pele thing. It's just, it is what it is. It's just, I think as men, we don't talk about it, innit?
No, this one's going to be called fries in the bag, innit?
Fries in the bag for
Oh, you know. Pay for DLT, we'll go together, isn't it?
You'll do it.
I won't.
I trust you, you'll do it.
I wouldn't do that.
Nah, he won't do it now because I said
No, I still wouldn't do
but
that.
if you did it before, if you starved him, he would have done
I wouldn't
it.
pay for one of the man to go on holiday with me.
Why?
I won't do that.
No, he says I'll pay you back £5 a month.
I'm not paying you.
I won't do that. I wouldn't even loan anyone peas at the moment.
I'm not paying you back.
I won't even loan any demanding peas at the moment.
I'm not paying you back. Let me make it clear.
True, I'm same for that Chinese because I was dead.
Yeah, you're paying that, but you're paying that.
Paying that shit back. Yeah, fries in the bag, man. Next time we come here, we need to like have topics and we need to attack this thing differently, man. I'm glad we didn't stick to that idea of us doing it like this part of the reason. I looked at our views. We ain't even hit 5 bills since last year. Stark.
What do you mean?
We were never getting out of the hood. We was never getting that Netflix deal, man.
So what? And then to be fair, everyone has their own metric.
We ain't hit 5 bills since last
You
year.
don't know what Spotify saying, nigga.
No, but on YouTube, we ain't hit 5 bills. Like, that's dark, bro.
Why don't they know what they're saying?
Why don't they know what they're saying?
No, but that's his show, innit? Why would we know? But let me ask you a question. So I'm talking about the pods with us three. I'm not talking about your pod. I'm saying the episodes with us three, they ain't hit 5 bills since last year.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
Dark. I think we've only hit three bills on one.
Why is that your...
It's my metric. I want us to be doing episodes that say 10 bags. Yeah, that's what I want, bro.
Hey man, let's see what God will provide. Innit?
Come on. Love.
Fries in the bag.
Mid.
Explain that fries in the bag.
Fries in the bag is just like you know, like when I can't remember, but I think the first time someone was like in the McDonald's in it, and they was asking the guy, "Do you have any dreams or whatever?" The staff, and the guy started going into his dreams. He was like, "Yeah, man, just put the fries in the bag, bro."
No way.
So fries in the bag means like.
Tell you what's changed right now. In a different field, different lane right now. Now I'm in the mud, switching lanes right now. Passive income getting paid right now. Used to roll around with sinners, bulldozers and killers. Now we focused on figures, 3-course meals for dinners, 5-star suites and villas. Now the swag hit different. Cause the bag is different.
This can't come out.
The tab is